episode motherfucking 84.
Yeah, man, we got a line up in here. We've been trying to get this done since Brandon's birthday.
Fuck all y'all.
That's why we named that one Fuck Everybody.
Fuck everybody.
Alright, so we got all the reoccurring guests here. This is like the constant reoccurring guests.
Yeah.
Except we just missing like A-Rod.
We got our 3.5 member here.
Yeah, so we got what you said? Hoochies R Us in the building.
Hoochie who?
We got Tia.
Wow.
Tia in the white.
Queen Hoochie.
So we got Hoochie Purr in the white. Hoochie Purr. Yeah. We got Queen Hoochie in the blue. We got Tasia in the building. We got Hoochie in the building. We got Chi-Chi in the building. We got Leroy. He like the 3.5. They actually here together. They not beefing. They squashed the beef. They squashed the beef. You know, we had to DP these niggas.
It was over money, man. I'm sorry. We got the money worked out. We good, man.
We had to DP these niggas. You feel me?
I finally got up on time.
Oh.
Wait.
Damn, you got problems? you got problems in the bedroom?
We beefing again.
That's crazy. Wow. Alright.
So it's gonna be a good episode.
So we're gonna start off. Has everybody in here seen the Game and Kanye video, the Easy video? Have y'all seen it?
I ain't seen
Okay, so let me break this down. Have you heard the song?
Yeah.
You know, God saved me from the crash so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass.
Yeah.
Alright, so they did a video kind of like cartoonish, like clay models, like celebrity deathmatch style.
Mm-hmm.
Black and white.
And, you know, gang shit was cool, whatever. Nobody cared about that shit. We got to the real nitty gritty. Kanye West in the video is kidnapping Pete Davidson. He puts a bag over his head. He buries him alive and decapitates his head and makes it a flower pot. And basically a whole bunch of flowers is popping out of his head. And then he basically, you know, on Valentine's Day, he sent Kim a whole bunch of roses in a truck. Mm-hmm. I guess he's saying, like, those roses was from Pete's head or some shit. And then he said, no, what he said at the end, nobody was harmed. Yeah. Except Skeet. I'm just playing. So that had, like, Twitter in an outrage because it was, like, real dark. And it was just like...
Yeah, sounds like it.
It's like some deer stand.
It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Bro,
like,
this nigga, he's feeding off the shit that's been going on, bro. It's nothing but jokes.
What happened to the man of God? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Because Kanye was the man of God. So that's all.
Who is the man of God?
Same thing happened to Mace.
Man of God cut the head off?
Sometimes you gotta cut the head off to get to the top, man. It's gotta read the Bible. What's in there?
It's not a war.
He's a Gemini, y'all.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, he got multiple sides.
So do y'all think he crossed the
Hey,
line?
but I mean, he felt like,
Yes. I mean,
go ahead.
He's acting like how niggas act when they lose their bitch. Like, he's in love and he knows that, no, I'm really going this time. And so now he, like, you know.
He's
The
taking
divorce was finalized yesterday too, by the way.
Was?
Yes. So I find it very strategically
How you
put out.
video.
Yeah. So I don't know what you think, Chi-Chi.
It sounds like a form of abuse to me, like on like every level, like emotional, mental abuse. Like it's twisted, you know, as we do know Kanye to be. But you know, when it's over with, let it go. You know, just let her live in peace. You can live in peace. Y'all still have 4 kids. Y'all need to raise together. Like think of the bigger picture. And it's like all this is internet stuff is fun and games, but it's like he's taking it to a level where it's like, bro, you good? Somebody check on this man. So
I really feel.
That was well said.
I feel like he feels like Skeet came in here, kidnapped his family, and so that's just him kidnapping him, and chopping his head off. I mean, that's how he felt like he did him. So he, in a clay form, in a playful art form, that's what he did.
That nigga will make an excuse out of anything. But that nigga will find a way to make an excuse about. He like, you know that shit ain't no.
I think all y'all right, especially like with the abuse part and all that. I just think Kanye been pushing shit over the line. It's nothing new for that nigga, and it's like also. Like, people excuse that kind of behavior when it comes to celebrities. Like, Kim puts her life on a reality TV show, so people like, well, you're used to the attention. Get over it. So this is kind of how you look at it in terms of that.
I never seen him cross the line like this though. Like usually it's like, oh, Taylor Swift or
leaking an address.
Some people would say Katrina. Yeah, even leaking an address with Drake, but Drake is playing the same type of game with him. You feel me? So it's like I kind of get it a little bit better. Like him and Drake, you know, I crept down the house, took a right. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's on like they both playing that back and forth. Pete not even playing back and forth with the nigga.
He did the Saturday Night Live shit though.
What he did?
Yeah, what
He did a whole skit. He did a whole skit on
When
it.
was it?
I think this was before.
Like months ago, 5-6 months ago.
See, like if it's before the whole, like was it during the situation?
It seemed like he was
I don't
already
think
fucking Kim.
I just don't
He
think you
probably
can.
Kim was not fucking him.
That's why I don't think it's crossing the line because it's like you can't judge nobody get back.
My thing is,
I just need to know. I just need to know what is the get back. Like, what did he do? Like, if I don't have the context, then I can't say that it's get back. Like, what did he do a skit just because it was Saturday Night Live and they want to do a Kanye skit, or did he do a skit knowing that he's fucking Kim and he did a skit trolling Kanye? You get what I'm
That's
saying?
different.
Yeah,
So
like
you
you
make
know,
fun of
Saturday
Big
Night
Bang
Live,
Theory,
anybody
right?
can get it. You know
See,
what I
but
mean?
But
that's
Kanye-
what I'm saying. That point right there, that's a known thing. That's like those just comedians. You just let it go. But
You
Kanye
got the
gonna
right,
feel some type of way about
you got the right to retaliate.
I got to retire. Especially now, you made fun of me a year ago, and now you fucking mine.
And you know,
I'm saying you disagree with it, but that's why I'll be like, it ain't gonna lie.
I think retaliation is whenever you feel like
Whatever you feel
retaliating.
like
getting out of
doing.
this, bro. Like Pete Davidson,
Album sale.
He look like
It's
one
all
of
for
them-
promotion.
he's like one of them dudes that started like a Jackass movie or something. Like, what is we getting out of it?
We talking about it.
You know what I'm saying?
So if y'all Pete, how do y'all respond? What y'all do? Y'all whooping ass?
Nope.
Y'all wanna, what do y'all do? Y'all want to fade?
Y'all know what's coming next?
Y'all
Y'all know what's about to come next?
Y'all leave Kim. What do y'all
It's about
do?
to be a new sex tape.
No,
Skeet and Kim.
it's nothing for him to do.
That's what it's gonna be called.
Yeah.
Skeet and Kim.
Skeeting and Kim. Skeeting and Kim.
Wait, what is
He set the joke up. Why the fuck you naming this nigga Skeet?
They skeeting.
I feel like Pete is already winning. Just
Yeah, me
with the
too.
simple fact that he's ignoring him, like
Yeah.
he's already winning, and Kanye's so mad. Like that's how you win.
He
like,
deleted
you keep
his
ignoring him.
social media, I think.
Didn't have it. Then he brought it back for a couple days, and then he deleted it again. Because you know he be having his little mental health.
He probably was about to
issues
say.
too.
He was probably about to do say some shit, and his people was like, "Shut that
I
shit
just feel
down."
like Kanye always pushing the envelope. Like always. That's not new.
That's what he's known to do. Yeah.
It's always about a woman, though. He did the same shit with Amber Rose.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Emotional niggas usually are usually the most emotional over
I'm
women.
not shocked.
So
by
he
that.
looks at. Do y'all think he look at women as like possessions? Like
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
my
for sure.
possession.
absolutely. Yeah.
What Future say? Even if I hit you once, you part of my collection.
Oh.
Future don't know what he
You know what
wants.
else?
Future say that shit and then he turn around his Valentine Day the worst day. I spent $3 million on bitches.
We never
Like,
You
what you
still part of my collection.
That's all. He said that too.
But then it's chicken wings and fries won't go on dates. Then it's like my collection. I'm spending $3 million on Valentine's Day. Like I've been told y'all, Future don't do half of the shit he rap about. He don't do half of them drugs. That nigga Future just be saying shit because he know the kids gonna eat up. He's smart. He a smart marketer.
I think
And he
so.
done probably killed half the population of Atlanta because they been drinking lean and shit. He been drinking lean no more.
And on codeine.
Yeah, weirdo ass. Anyway, oh, Kanye is he's walking around with a Kim Kardashian clone. Did y'all see that?
Yeah. You
That's
always
weird.
do that.
That's
It's
very
getting
weird.
bad. It's getting bad. At
He's
this
going
point.
out so.
He's not with the other chick no more?
Is it really that bad?
No.
when Chris Brown walked around with like
Reggie Bush did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, niggas is hilarious, dude.
Oh, that ain't the first. No, that's what I'm saying. None of that shit is shocking to me. I think he losing. And this,
Do y'all think that the excuse for Kanye being sick, bipolar, or whatever, that shit's gone out the window?
Nope.
After the
He missed
video?
his mama, bro.
No, I don't want to hear nothing about that nigga.
Y'all watched the doc?
He ain't the first nigga to lose his mama, bro. I ain't gonna hold it down. He ain't the first nigga to hold his mama down. Why would shit? My mama lost her mama. She ain't acting that crazy, goddamn. She Gemini too, so shit. It's time for him to goddamn. He can love his mama forever, but that shit ain't goddamn make him go that goddamn
Yeah.
crazy.
He ain't gotta take it out on other people.
Y'all ain't never lost your mama, so y'all don't know how that shit make you react.
How long has it been now since mom passed?
Over 10 years.
Man, that nigga mama
More
died.
than 10 years. Because she died before My Beautiful Dark.
Yeah, bro. That was.
He should be.
Come on, bro. You
Came
got.
out 10. So.
I can't tell a nigga how to mourn, but
Matter
goddamn.
of fact, she died 808 and Heartbreak, right?
She died.
So that's.
Come on, bro.
It's been a long time.
How long we gonna use this excuse?
His mama
for?
died, his wife
It's
left him.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he's
knows.
sad. Everybody in his life just keep leaving, bro.
Kanye is the
What are
problem.
you talking about, Brandon?
Are you Kanye?
This man.
He team Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye
like,
There's more
he's-
Team Kanye than not though. That's what I think. That's what he get away with this shit. Cause if you look under the comments, Kanye, you're a genius. He go Phelps Arena and sells the shit out. Like,
Oh, that bitch knowing damn well I don't fuck with Kanye. I'm still in the bitch. I gotta see what's going
That's why
on.
I look at it. It's
People
like
gonna pay for him just looking at the crowd. He was just standing in the crowd. People gonna pay for
I'm
him.
gonna look at more like this nigga really off the deep end and nobody fucking with it. Niggas
You
just
can't
like,
help
pray,
but
I look at
it's
this
like
nigga-
6ix9ine. I hate 6ix9ine, but I gotta watch what he doing.
I know.
I do. I gotta watch what the nigga doing.
Where he at now? In a ditch?
Yeah, he
That
from
nigga,
the
I
crowd.
think, well, according to academics, it sounds like the nigga kind of like got, I don't want to say like PTSD, but it's kind of like he's a shell of himself because, you know, his whole thing was he's basing on numbers. I'm the king of New York. I'm 10 for 10. I'm 8 for 8. And when his album flopped, I think he's saying it really did something to that nigga. Like, it's kind of like he hesitant.
He didn't know he was trash? What do you mean?
Well, you know, he blackballed and, you know, he just hesitated to put out music because it was embarrassing because he clowned so many people about their record
Like, you
sales.
beefing with Dirk and Dirk
And he thought he was
winning.
gonna do
And
nothing.
yeah, like, and he thought he could count out Dirk, and now Dirk is like top 3 hottest in the game. So,
I mean, numbers don't lie.
you know, so we can move. All right, Boosie.
Boy, y'all ain't listened to the album yet.
Boosie, no.
Hell yeah, that shit was hard.
Boy,
So,
y'all
but-
niggas sleep, but y'all need
So-
to. Hey, y'all go listen to that new Boosie album, man.
No, we ain't doing free promo like that.
Hey, Boosie gonna be on this show by the end of the year.
Leroy, you got me? All right, go.
So NBA Youngboy, y'all know he had put out that diss track where he basically came at everybody and shit. And you know he came at Boosie. He said, "I feel like Boosie don't like me, bitch. Don't call my phone." That's what he said. So Boosie responded last night, and shit went viral. And he sounded like that old Boosie, like he was willing to catch a body about this shit. And nigga basically was like, "Nigga, you should have called me." Basically, like if you felt like that, then you should have called me. And basically saying, "Nigga, I don't call phones, bitch. I call shots, nigga. I'm a G." So that's basically what's his message. And I thought it was kind of gangster. You know what I mean? You heard it?
Not yet.
I didn't hear it either.
Man, look, that shit was hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to
It's
you.
on, it's on the
The
album.
entire album or just one song?
No, I'm talking about that song.
Is that song on the album?
It's on deluxe.
Nah,
It's
this
dropping
can't-
tomorrow.
Yeah.
The
Go,
deluxe.
hey, yo, go stream that.
I'm gonna listen to it in the morning.
Shouts out to Boosie.
So do we think that this is a situation where it's gonna go beyond music?
I don't think it's gonna go beyond music because
No.
that nigga's in Utah and he's not able
And they
to
go
make
from
no
Baton
work.
Rouge
Yeah, I mean, Boosie he went.
because he fought with him.
Yeah, it wasn't even disrespectful. It was just like, damn, little nigga, if you really had a problem, we could have addressed this shit in a different way because they was cool. They had that relationship. And now you getting your feelings over a track because some other shit, and now you mad.
I
Just
feel like them
angry
niggas
ass little boy.
they ain't gonna go left. Like I feel
Nah.
like they see each other talk before it
Yeah.
go left.
Boosie dropped that because his album dropped.
Nah.
I feel like it's the end of the
I got
day.
some breaking news after this.
I feel like he responded to what YoungBoy said. I don't think this shit had nothing to do with the album.
They got to do a little bit with the album because he put on the deluxe. Market that shit.
So, is it popular to at this point to
Yeah.
insert yourself in beef with YoungBoy? Because he's coming to everybody and it's marketable. So let me break it down. Let me break it down.
If he drop a name,
He
on it,
named
it's
everybody.
crazy.
We seen that, right? So I put up a video about this situation and niggas was on my head in the comments. And I'm still waiting to see like how this pans out. Cause okay, so YoungBoy, you know, we all know he signed to Atlantic Records. He has one more album. Bless you. He has one more album to drop. He has one more album to drop with Atlantic Records, but Atlantic Records is kind of holding on to him. Like they trying to make the nigga resign and shit, right?
That nigga,
So basically, he's in a situation where he's been putting out tweets saying, "Don't sign the Atlantic Records." Telling artists, "Don't sign the Atlantic Records. Fuck Atlantic Records. Don't sign to them."
And this is
Oh,
Boosie or
this
NBA
is-
Youngboy?
No,
NBA Youngboy.
No,
So
this-
then Kodak, it's time to drop his album this week. He puts out tweets saying, "Sign to Atlantic Records." And with heart emojis and smiley faces and
Obvious.
Yeah.
So, do we think that this is like his way of trying to like bait YoungBoy into saying something, maybe get his album sales up? Like, is it popular to be with him? Also, as well, one more thing, the baby just is dropping a mixtape with him, and now the whole OTF is telling baby like, "Oh, you chose your side." Like they both on some
You said the
shit.
baby?
Yeah,
the baby has a mixtape coming out with
Boosie?
with NBA YoungBoy
So everybody
tomorrow.
beefing with
So
YoungBoy.
yes, Boss Top put up some shit saying like, nigga, you chose your side type shit.
What was the baby?
shit's
That
stupid.
shit was 2 years ago. Something.
I think he's going off the energy though the NBA YoungBoy put out. Like he said Gucci, I fucked with Gucci until you did that song basically with Dirt. Like everybody's like, oh, you drawing your line in the sand.
First of all, you can't control who does a song with who.
He's
number
beefing
one.
with 21. He beefing with himself, but he been coming at 21, coming at Baby, NBA YoungBoy. You know, Baby got a mixtape with Dirt. Like
How I take that shit is that's how real beef starts. Cause like we don't know if shit happened behind the scenes with that whole OTF. That's how you say it. Young boy drama, right? Little King Von shit. But I know a nigga like the Baby. He ain't gonna take too kindly somebody saying "fuck you" or some shit.
Yeah, that little man.
Chris. So it ain't gonna take too kindly to that. So he gonna be like, if you say "fuck me," it's "fuck you." And when that entourage meet up, it's gonna be a problem. That's how I look at it. It's not gonna be Kodak and Baby. Kodak and Young Boy. It's gonna be the niggas that align themselves with them that get into that beef.
But I also think like in today's reality, like rap beef is so much more different than it was back then.
Yeah.
Like back then niggas was pulling up on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said what now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Today it's
Maybe.
like it's more back and forth, it's more internet based, it's more like for numbers like you said.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think that NBA YoungBoy playing a dangerous game. You gotta understand. He talking all this shit. He in Utah sitting at the house. Now, mind you, he just got some key evidence thrown out. It looked like he might actually beat this case.
Yeah,
You know, nobody beat the Fed. So my whole thing is, nigga, you still gotta return to the streets at this point.
So
yeah.
what?
You gotta perform. You gonna be out at these Rolling Louds. You gonna be at these venues. Eventually, you gonna run into some niggas that you've been beefing with.
Nobody ain't gonna touch him.
It's not about touching him. The artist don't get touched. It be the entourage. Unless you like on some, I'm a king in the field.
Unless you're on some Kodak shit.
I'm
Like
gonna be real with
Kodak.
you, bro.
In Kodak. Yeah.
I see his entourage, bro. All them niggas look like gremlins. They gonna bite your fucking face off. So I don't see young boy entourage from his brother.
Did you see Kodak's entourage when he was standing outside on Hollywood Boulevard? Did you see them niggas in California with wigs and
Bro,
shit?
yeah, I seen them creepy looking ass niggas too.
And he got shot.
There's gonna be a lot of biting.
And he got shot.
Bruh.
That nigga Kodak said, "Yo, you know he just had a gender reveal. This nigga got 2 kids on the way." The nigga said my girl was on. He said my baby mama was on birth control, but I skeeted through it because I'm a gremlin.
What?
That nigga's built different.
Nigga really stupid.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know. What you think about it, Tebe?
Queen Hooch.
I don't know.
You don't know. What the fuck?
Scare me.
She said she don't know.
Facts.
Scare
It's
me.
dangerous.
That's all I say.
It's
Scare
dangerous
me.
though.
Facts. I say facts.
Facts.
That OTF, NBA shit, I don't know. That shit could really get dangerous. That shit still stemming from that King Von shit.
You know.
And that Quando
But do you
Rondo.
feel like YoungBoy inserted himself in that shit?
Yes.
He has to though.
No, he didn't.
Why?
No, he did not.
Quando Rondo's under his label. So
Well, no. He didn't insert himself. I'm lying.
He gonna
Because
ride.
the whole beef was started because of Von and YoungBoy. They was beefing. They
That's
was,
what I'm asking.
they was exchanging females on some rapper shit.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just
Yeah, so allegedly, you know, he had broke up with Asian Dog. Asian
Really,
Dog.
Quando had nothing to do with it.
Allegedly, Asian Dog was fucking on
NBA young boy.
NBA YoungBoy. He did a song with her and shit. So Von on my whole thing is Von used to be online saying like NBA YoungBoy ain't like that. Like he said his name, all that shit. And then he eventually they got a picture of him holding hands with the Jania girl, his baby mama, YoungBoy baby mama. So you know how that go. I don't know what Quando had to do with it. I've heard theories like allegedly he was in somebody that Von was fucking with, DMs. I don't know what the actual story is, but something happened where he wanted to put pause on that nigga.
Cause he
could have simply.
I
He
feel
could
like
have
he
been
could've
good
been
him.
Yeah, but I know they were
Like
saying
Kevon looks
they were saying that it was something
Deeper.
more than that. Yeah, they were alluding to that.
That probably is true.
Well, you know,
I
he
think the
could've been
bare
wrong.
minimum could have been,
Yeah.
I'm beefing with your man,
Facts.
and I see you with him. You on his camp. We was cool, and I see you in real life. You try to dap me up, nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
then from there, it's like next time I see your little ass, I'm swinging.
I'ma beat you.
I'ma beat you.
I ain't even gonna shoot you because I am a serial killer, but I'ma just beat you. That's how you know you got a little respect for that nigga. He said, "I'ma just beat on you. I ain't even gonna shoot you." So I don't know, but we gonna keep it with Boosie and so y'all know who Fredo Bang is, right?
Yeah,
So y'all know that that's his cousin. They just found out a couple years ago. They just found out that they're cousins. And the thing is, Fredo Bang is signed to TBG Records, right? They all out of Baton Rouge. But Boosie has bad history with TBG. He's beefing with them. And it's to the point where he don't want no beef, where he told Fredo, or he said in the interviews that basically he told Fredo, like, I don't have nothing against you, but you know I don't rock with the niggas you rock with. And that's just what it is. And
so Fredo is cousins with who?
Boosie.
Oh wow.
So Boosie also, well, Fredo said that the story, like, he met Boosie in the airport. And he said that he acted like they was cool and they exchanged numbers, but the number was fake.
Damn.
So, you know.
That's not what happened. The nigga had changed his number that day.
Tell him, Brandon.
By the time he got off the flight, he called him up. The number had already been changed. He forgot to hit him back. You know, shit happened.
Facts.
Okay. That's what happened?
That's what happened, bro. Boots is over.
I believe what Boosie said. I believe Brian.
Oh, Lord.
Pause, nigga.
Got the nigga go see?
I don't give a fuck. Didn't they case you cataract? You good? Anyway, so.
I can't laugh at that.
Niggas take a shot.
So, basically, this whole thing
I
started.
know, like ski.
So. I'll ski in your bit. No. Alright, so.
I'm telling you,
Beat your ass.
My bad. What's that?
So Fredo and Boosie, basically they had a show in Swainsboro, Georgia in late March. It was supposed to be somewhere deep in, I don't even know it.
Is that past Savannah, around Savannah?
Is that still Atlanta?
It's not.
That's not Atlanta.
It's not
in Georgia.
I get confused.
Only reason I knew is because it said Swainsboro, Georgia on the fly. No, it said Swainsboro, and then it had the zip code. I googled the zip code to be like, where this at? Is this in Louisiana?
That's at that Georgia Florida line. Like, it gotta be.
It's like southern Georgia, I think. So anyway, they're supposed to do a show there in March, and I guess Boosie, well, according to Fredo, he thinks that Boosie pulled some strings and was like, I need this nigga off the show. And so he was mad, and he posted up screenshots of him DMing. It might have been Boosie. He didn't put no name, but he was like, nigga, you trying to take food out of my mouth, food out of my kid's mouth, and just basically was upset about the whole situation. So my question is it fair for Boosie to get, if that's the case, for Boosie to get him off the show? Is that fair? Or is that like some fake shit? Like, how would y'all handle that situation if y'all was Boosie?
Is it right or is it fair?
That's a good question.
Answer both.
What's your take?
Do I think it's right? Boosie, come on now. You ain't have to do that. But as far as being fair, if I don't fuck with your crew and your crew is gonna get some type of percentage off you coming here, fuck them. You fuck with them.
I agree.
It's like, hey, if I don't fuck with y'all, if I don't fuck with your crew and your crew making any money while I'm making money, nah, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Explain it.
Huh?
Explain it.
I feel exactly.
She didn't listen.
Okay.
Tia, what you think?
She didn't hear nothing. She did not hear anything. I didn't hear shit because I just remade the hookah and Chi said, "Can you go get some ice?"
I've been texting
I was
your
gonna put the
boy
hose on the floor. She said, "No, pass it here." And I sat back there.
The Hoochie sisters. The Hoochie sisters. All right, y'all gonna get on the next subject. Chi, what you think?
Okay.
She agreed too. Facts.
I don't think it was right. Like you said, he's taking food out of his kid's mouth and stuff like that. He could have just let him do the show and like let it be one and done, and then not work with him if he didn't want to. But niggas be getting petty, so I also see that side in it.
What you think, Roy?
Brother, be honest. I think Boosie did the right thing. You don't fuck with that camp, like you said. And at the same time, a lot of shit can happen. Niggas is niggas. Right, them Baton Rouge niggas. I don't know, them niggas different. Like
But
they get them two clicks
They
together.
go on dirt roads and shit.
Hey, but that's a good ass point right there.
You know what I mean?
So
Two clicks
he kind
together.
of took my point. I think it's right in both situations, but for different reasons for what y'all said. I think that it's right because Boosie could be protecting his safety.
Yeah.
The nigga is already facing a lawsuit with State Farm Arena because his niggas is out of control. He can't control niggas. they got to fighting with security, they tow shit up. So he probably thinking like, listen, if we run into these niggas, my niggas is somebody gonna get
Yo,
shot,
man, you
stabbed,
fucked up.
some crazy shit gonna go on. So I might as well just like get him off the show. I'm not gonna kick myself off the show.
Right.
So get this little nigga off the show, and he probably the headline. If it's in Swainsboro, Georgia, in the country, Boosie is definitely the headline. It ain't Fredo Bang. And Webby on the show too. It's Boosie and Webby. They coming to see Boosie and
Oh
Webby.
shit, we going, bro.
Nigga, you gonna pay? You can't pay me to go to Swainsboro, Georgia.
I'm
You know what
lying,
I said.
nigga. I ain't going past shit Atlanta.
So what you think about it?
Exactly.
Facts on facts.
Nah, like you ain't good. He's in a lose-lose situation. They come there and something happen. What happened? Boosie, blah blah blah. Why you do beefing? That's your family. Just avoid that shit. Take him out.
I got some breaking news, y'all.
What's up? What's up? Boosie about to go?
Apparently, Lucci
He
got
out?
shanked in prison.
Oh shit, he alive though, right?
He alive. He put up a post saying like, get me out of here. You know,
Like,
like
get out of here.
Kodak, NBA YoungBoy. You know the Kodaks and NBA YoungBoys, Taxstone, all these motherfuckers be good, like on the roughest bumper clot in the motherfucking building. And then, you know, their lawyers be putting out letters like, oh, my client's having a rough time in jail, you know, or they put out some shit on. So I guess he put out some shit saying like he needs to be released from the prison because his life is in danger.
That's so backwards.
Trying to get out of jail, basically.
You know the only nigga, so I know that I know not the only nigga, but like famous rapper like King Von. He's the type of nigga I love prison.
I love King Von. Nigga.
That
King
nigga
Von
was
is like my
dog
cousin
bad,
or some shit. I swear to God.
Like
That
he
nigga-
was like, I'm scared to kill these niggas. I go to prison.
He's willing to take whatever life told him. I feel like that's how you really is. Like you a true
real
street nigga when you're willing to do it. Listen,
That's a fact.
if I gotta do 40 years, that's just what it is. I gotta do it.
I'm gonna stand on my shit.
but-
He knows the consequence of his actions.
Like,
No.
it's affiliated.
But if there's a way for me to get out and I ain't snitching, oh, I got stabbed up.
You got shanked, but what? That you a rapper now.
But
But they're like, yo, what's your image?
Like you'll never see a nigga like, oh please get not that
because
he
they
said
know, but they don't have the same opportunities that
He
somebody
got
with
shanked, and now he's crying to get out.
Nigga, if
That's
I
the street
From a
life.
civilian
no, I'm speaking
standpoint,
from a street nigga
You supposed to be
standpoint.
with a stand.
I don't give you ain't no street nigga.
I'm not saying I am.
That's like the second.
What
shot.
I'm saying, it is.
I'm not trying to be, but I'm just saying you.
But-
He said that. Well, he said.
No,
that,
I'm
like,
saying,
what?
speaking like, even if I'm a street nigga, right?
Yeah.
If there's still a way for me to get out, I'm not going to just say, oh, nigga, I'm coming
No,
here.
but
Nigga, if I can say,
no, that's not how it works.
I have to
No.
compromise
Your street credit.
Your street
How's that
cred.
compromise my street credit?
You got shanked.
Get
You
me out
lost.
of
You
jail.
lost the fight,
You
nigga.
supposed to be in jail running that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga.
You lost,
He-
and now you want out.
This
Now
nigga-
you crying to get out.
Trust me.
Or at least
it's
move-
illogical. It's
okay,
stupid.
listen,
but
either,
that's the way.
either that or move me to a different pod, nigga. Maybe y'all just
Hell,
y'all didn't worry about that.
Listen,
Listen, let me finish because
Hoochie twin.
Boosie won't go out like
y'all
that.
can't let me finish.
Boosie won't go out like
Y'all
that.
let me finish.
Twin and them.
All I'm saying is, all right, you keep me in this pod. Maybe you put me in a pod with all ops, and I have nobody in here. So nigga, I'm by myself.
And
Nigga, you gotta be strategic with the shit. Boy, I fucked that word up.
that nigga was swinging, bro. Good.
But you gotta move smart though. I ain't gonna be dumb and get shanked every day.
Brandon,
Everybody in this
I'm not a
pod.
street
No,
nigga.
fam.
I don't. What you saying is smart.
Yeah.
Bro, you still
aren't smart.
That's what
You
you
still have
do.
to move smart and
No,
as
it's
a
about
street
moving tough.
nigga.
That's the whole thing. Is about moving tough.
You
There's
can't
nothing
move
tough
tough
about
if you the only
saying,
one in the pod.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
A lot of
Lucci rap about spinning,
I get
killing
that.
niggas.
But if you're the
You
only
should know,
one in the
listen,
Then
pod,
you go out on your 10.
Exactly.
so you be the only one going against the whole pod.
Yes.
No, nigga, that's not how this
Who
shit
said he was
goes.
going against the whole party? Just got shanked, nigga. He lost.
So is it 1-on-1?
He could have won in PC. He didn't want to do PC, right? He didn't want to go protect the custody. You said I'm Lucci, nigga.
That's all I'm saying. Bro.
I'm Lucci. I got the biggest racketeering case that Georgia ever had. That's what he's got going on.
It's illogical.
Stand on your
If you
shit.
standing on that, I'm a street nigga. I'm
Bro, can we
Bonze
call a
Bob.
street nigga?
No, I'm not calling no street niggas on the phone.
Right.
I wouldn't say no name.
Call it street.
I didn't say a name. I had a name I wanted to call,
This is
but
2022.
King Von would have took that shank and then went and got a bigger shank. I ain't gonna lie.
it depends on the situation.
What do y'all think about it, twins?
I think niggas get on rap songs and talk all this shit
and then you get in jail and you start crying. I
Mm.
feel like it's backwards.
Facts.
It's backwards. It's not about not wanting to get shanked because nobody wants to get
Nobody
stabbed.
gonna die.
But you in jail and you got your lawyer trying to get you out.
It just don't.
That it don't make sense.
His lawyer probably told him, "Yo, you should go to protective custody."
Yeah,
Stop being a bitch.
Go to protective custody, YFN.
niggas talk about killing niggas, killing their mamas, killing their
Yeah.
grandmamas, and
It was cool when he was with his partners trying to spin on niggas, and then his homie got shot in the head. And they pushed him out in the
Push that
street.
nigga out the street.
But now all of a sudden, it's
Get
like,
me out of
get me
here.
out of here.
Get me out of here.
I gotta go.
Yo, that guy, this nigga sound like a cornball.
He got himself.
He not though. Like I said, if you got the money, you can get out. If that's your way to get out of jail, that's your way to get out. Regardless, that's not no.
same thing with
That's
cocaine.
Well, don't rap no more then. That's it. If you gonna do that, don't rap no more.
Like, y'all
Because you got people thug. You got people thug. And
Brandon, I
thug
guarantee
will
you,
clown
if he
you.
made a song and he was like, I'm in the pod, nigga stab me up, get me out of here. That shit ain't gonna go. That's what I'm trying to say. That ain't gonna go. What he gonna say?
Rappers get in jail and they don't have their entourage anymore. That's what
What he
happens.
gonna
Yeah,
say?
you in there by yourself.
Yeah, you by yourself.
You right.
And
You
don't
that's
mess with
what
them.
jail do to you. It separates you. You in there by yourself.
How many
You-
niggas came to a school, they was repping a gang, the gang was highly opposite. Did they say, get me out of here? No, they stand on themselves.
No, they
Right,
don't.
Brandon?
No, they just switch games.
I was just about to say
So
that.
you a bitch.
I was just about to say
And
that.
Lucy, everybody. If Lucy come out this motherfucker a crip, it's gonna be a problem. That's all I know. He a blood. So shit.
Niggas, Brandon, you know niggas that ain't switch up. They stood on where they stood.
Nah, them niggas switch.
By themselves.
Especially at Burt Mall.
I know niggas who ain't switch up.
Not Atlanta.
But I know
But it ain't the bottom of the neck.
who give other niggas passes. Hey,
That's
it's weird to me.
funny.
I know niggas that switched up. They got that shit tatted on them and that shit. Bro.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
crazy.
Them niggas covered up the blood.
They ain't even covered up before they switched. So I'm like, God damn, niggas just. Anyway.
So yeah, that's the bottom of the net.
R.I.P. to Snooty. Wow.
No,
Shit.
come on.
Y'all
You
know.
went all the way around. It's
It
back
went
to
from
me.
Oh my God. This is what we be dealing with, y'all. They argue about the
It
hookah.
went from me to you.
You started it.
Let's
all,
get this
right?
on camera.
Then I left.
This is what Hoochies argue about.
They
when
are
the niggas
sisters. They're sisters and they argue about fucking passing the hookah.
hookah.
So Snooty Wild, R.I.P. Y'all, if y'all don't remember him, he got the
Yeah.
and
That nigga sound familiar.
that's that shit that made me with K Camp.
It's
Yeah.
fine ass.
Yeah, he showed us.
Who is fine, Snooty or K Camp?
Snooty.
Oh, okay.
I was just feeling
Well,
like
R.I.P. to Snooty the fine ass.
All the fine niggas dying.
Nah,
that's a five niggas.
Damn, you killed myself.
Damn, I'm an ugly ass motherfucker. Why am I alive? I'm ugly as shit.
Hey, so if I die, am I a fine nigga that died, or am I just the ugly nigga that got down?
Is it an age limit? Like if I die at 80,
So
it's
Snoopy Wild.
So yeah, R.I.P. to Snooty Wild, man.
I mean, I'm ugly
Um,
that died.
You know, I felt something that was kind of thought provoking that I did on Big Just Reactions. Go subscribe. And basically, I said, I feel like there's 3 stages of being a rapper, right? So you got the beginning stage,
Come up.
to come up, all your niggas is with you, but you still like you in the streets. You ain't really, you don't know like
You
the-
ain't industry.
Yeah, you don't know the
industry.
political parts. You're not professional yet. Like I feel like that's the King Vons, the Pop Smokes, like King Von was still on some street shit, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out,
Yeah.
right? Then you then came up, you at the height of your career, right? So you got that. So now you got to be protected like the president. You need a million niggas around. You need security. You rich.
You should have.
You this, right? Then you got maybe, I don't want to say the fall off, but maybe you're on the back end of your career. That's the 3rd stage where it's like, shit, the Fetty Wap, the goddamn Snooty Wild, like the money ain't hitting like it used to. Maybe I gotta cut niggas off, or mama, you gotta move out this house and move into a regular house, like shit like that. Which stage is the most dangerous to live?
The mid stage.
The which one? The first, second, or third?
Second.
You think the third one, when everything's over, you ain't got your partners no more. Security, you can't afford security. You
That's the dangerous
Stage 2.
Look at Snooty Wild. Snooty Wild ain't had a hit since Yayo. He got popped.
What's the most dangerous stage?
I think stage 2.
The come up. Like, it depends how you define come up, but when right before you made it. That's why I feel like most niggas die. Like right before you hear about them, that's when a lot of niggas start getting shot because they don't have enough. They got more buzz than they got like.
basically, you saying like
access.
they ain't necessarily out the streets yet.
Yeah, they ain't out the streets yet.
They still in the
I can
streets.
see that.
That's a tough one, but I think
a hot record.
Which rapper you know?
So let me say this. Let me say the
A
danger.
nigga from Dallas. Was it the
Mo 3? Okay, let me explain the danger.
he was in stage 2.
And maybe I can give
Meek
you.
Mill.
Nah, Mo 3 was probably in stage 1.
And
All them niggas ain't made it yet.
He was in stage 2 as far as Dallas
He was
success,
stage 1,
but worldwide success
where he
he was
died.
stage 1.
Yeah.
In his hood.
Okay, so let me explain the danger. Stage 1, you still in the street. You ain't got enough money to really lead the streets yet, but you buzzing. You got to worry about whatever you still got going on in your hood. We seen this before. Stage 2, I'm that nigga. I'm going city to city. I don't know. I got to link up with niggas like everywhere. I could be killed. Shit could happen to me. But,
I got more haters.
Yeah, I got more haters, niggas I don't know.
Got more haters, yes, right.
The third stage is like I can't afford to protect myself. It's just me and my gun. I done fell out with my niggas. Shit, I'm basically beefing my niggas. I can't feed them no more. Niggas that turned on me, niggas that switched on me. I can't afford this shit. I gotta keep my gun on me. I can't even live a regular life. I can't go get a regular job because.
So stage 2.
So which one?
A lot of niggas get in more trouble. They be in more drama. They be more famous. But I don't think it's more. They don't get killed more.
Pop Smoke.
Smoke.
What stage is he in? 1, 2, or 3?
It was 2.
Two.
King Von, where was he at?
Two.
I think there was like you could say. I think you could say 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke was 2. Well,
No, because he had just dropped the
the
album.
album ain't even come out yet.
Yeah, like he was.
But he was
there.
already. He had worldwide.
He was.
So y'all know.
He was
Stage
going
2,
overseas.
like I said, stage 2 is the height of your career.
So stage 2.
I don't think Pop Smoke was at the height of his career.
So you saying stage 2 was like Kodak? Stage 2 was like
Yeah, Kodak got shot.
That is easily stage 1.
Yeah. It's
From your stages, then yeah. If that's how you look
That's how
at
you
it.
look. But I thought it was more like Pop Smoke would be stage 2.
I would still say
Oh,
stage
dirty,
1.
watch stage
The reason
one.
I say stage 1 because I said niggas don't know how to move. He was out there.
Yeah.
He was
That's
first
true.
time in the California hills. He posting up addresses.
And that's why I
He
said
got
niggas
strippers
who
and
ain't
shit
got-
over
But
there.
that's
He don't know what he
stage 2.
doing.
That's like you.
That's
just,
stage 1. You don't know what you're doing. You out of town. You don't know what you're doing.
But if I feel like you don't,
We
get
seen
to,
stage
you don't
2
get to
coming.
leave. You don't get to leave and be in Hollywood Hills until you get to stage 2.
I feel
And
like
just be out there.
Pop Smoke-
I know about you can
I
go
think
there.
it's premature to disagree, but I feel like he was popular enough to be considered stage 2.
I agree with that too.
But
I think
I still feel like
like
stage 1.
I said, like I just told him Mo 3. I said Mo 3 is stage 2 in his city. Pop Smoke is stage 2 in his city. But
No,
worldwide he's stage. I feel like
Big.
I think Pop was big.
I
He
give
was
exactly-
big.
I'm not
You're not
comparing. I'm not saying he's Mo 3.
compared to
What I'm
Steve,
saying
I
is
agree with him.
Pop Smoke in his city, they look at him as stage 2. Right?
He might be 3 and they.
But all around the world,
That's the difference.
let me give y'all the story. So niggas that I know, that we know, that's close to the Migos, that was working with Pop Smoke right before his passing in California. They said that they was trying to teach the nigga how to move. That's some stage 1 shit. You don't know what you doing. I'm telling you, hey, listen, you gotta have a gun.
That's
right here.
characteristic.
They're from New York. They they from New York. You can't have a gun.
But you could be hot and not know how to move though.
Okay, so what?
That's the
All right,
only
this
difference.
is the
You
difference.
can.
Pop
That's
Smoke
why.
was blazing
That's
hot
stage-
before his album died.
To me, that's
Mo
stage
3
2.
died. We didn't hear about
His shit
that.
was even more
But
popular.
see, my shit. What
But
what
that's
I'm
what
saying
I'm
is
saying.
it's
A lot of
stage
niggas
2,
get
but it's the
popping after they
beginning.
died.
It's like the
But
beginning of stage 2.
Pop
You
Smoke
look-
had the number one
Hold
album
on,
in the
both of y'all
country.
talk.
Go ahead.
I can't hear you.
A lot of niggas get their most famous after they die, right? Pop Smoke had the number 1 album in the country. A lot of other niggas we talking about stage 1,
A lot of
they
niggas say
died.
number ones.
Like who?
Niggas don't. You don't think nigga when Kodak was in stage 1, he had a number 1. Number 1 is just when you drop it. Who's
A lot of
dropping
niggas
which?
don't
I'm
have
not-
number 1s, bro.
See where I differ from that is like Pop Smoke. He wasn't like a veteran in stage 2. He was in stage 2. He just got there.
Stage 1.
So I'm not mad at y'all saying
but
he's
we
stage 2.
already
I said he's in. I said he might have been in between. Like
But the bigger point-
some would consider him
Because I
stage
can
2.
agree
Some would
more.
consider
I agree with you on the Mo 3. He was more so stage 1.
Mo
he
3
was
was definitely
on the
stage
way.
1.
He was. I mean, yeah, stage 1
And
on the way.
My thing is those are the niggas who die the most.
stage 1.
Stage 1.
It
What
don't
about
ever ma-
stage 3?
Stage 3.
I feel like stage 3 died, but it ain't necessarily like murder. Like niggas be on drugs, niggas be shit. Life hit you hard, niggas be dying. And
Like I ain't saying no
Juice
name.
WRLD?
You said
shit. DMX is stage
He was
3.
stage 2.
Juice WRLD stage 2?
Facts.
DMX stage 3?
DMX is definitely
DMX stage
is he
3.
stage 3 or is he just?
Yeah, nigga have to be on the back end of your career. He was dropping an album, working on an album. He was on crack.
What about
Juice
Mac
WRLD.
Miller?
Mac Miller, I feel like he was on
two.
stage.
He's 3.
I thought he was stage 3.
Mac Miller was
He's
huge.
huge though. Fall.
That's definitely 3.
Oh yeah, he was white. White rappers last one.
Yeah, I guess he was white.
What y'all think? Twins.
Facts.
I think the most dangerous stage is stage 1. Because if I can go to Mirza, if I go to Experience and go see you, and you hot on YouTube, you got
Paid and shit.
you
You
gotta-
just be knowing it, bro. Like, come on.
you got more money than all of us, but you ain't got like
Enough to
stage
leave.
2 or stage
You ain't
3
got
money.
Money.
That's dangerous because like jealousy can get the best of people. It's we got
So what's the next? What's
Who
the
got
next
more
stage?
money? Stage 1 or stage 3?
Stage 1.
Stage
Them
one.
shows is coming in at 25,000 a pop.
Yeah.
Stage 3, you be lucky you get one show
You
a
done
month.
spent it all.
You gonna start selling crack like Fetty Wap and federal radars. No disrespect to Fetty Wap. You ain't sell that crack.
The most dangerous stage is
It ain't the
stage
crack,
1 or
it's the
stage
Fendi.
3. Stage 1
It's the
because you
fentanyl.
upcoming and you got people got easy access to you
Easy
still,
access
and you got
still.
money and you got
You still outside.
And stage 3 is dangerous because you just comfortable as fuck. Like you kind
They
of.
said Snooty Wild backed into a ditch and some niggas pulled up and confronted him
Really?
and literally like just shot him in the neck one time. So I don't even know.
And they shot him in the neck. They probably wasn't even trying to kill the nigga. He probably trying to scare him. hit him.
What
What
y'all
are
think
you
the
talking
satisfaction is for these
I
niggas?
don't know. I'm saying.
Let me
Like,
ask you
I
a
don't
question.
think it's one
What do
of
you
those
think the
type of-
satisfaction is for niggas that be like killing rappers? Like, what's the satisfaction in that?
They get
I
a
ain't gonna
straight.
lie.
You getting a
I
straight.
ain't gonna lie. Like,
You getting a
I
strike
can't
in your
relate
hood.
to it because that's wild. But these Grand Theft Auto niggas is crazy, bro. Like them niggas get off on that shit.
Yeah.
It's not even that.
And my mindset
Yeah.
is totally different.
Nigga, do you know how?
Street niggas.
It's
They
easy
street
to
niggas.
convince, especially the young niggas, because wasn't
What?
the people that killed Young Dolph, wasn't they some like young niggas that they was just like,
Look
here.
at the hoods, the Jacksonvilles, the Chicago.
But look, take it back. Take it back to the
Memphis.
stages.
Some niggas, all they know.
Take it to the
is that-
stages in the
They
hood.
know.
If you take it back to your hood and what stage you in, nigga, you're going to stage 2 because now you got a body. You get a big body, you might jump straight from stage 1 to stage 3.
And if you talking about
In the
from a nigga
streets.
standpoint, if a niggas know you about that, either you bring more attention and you probably like a nigga ain't gonna fuck with you. Like
I can see
you know
how-
what I'm saying?
I can see how a nigga
You get
sit
straight
back,
from that.
sit back and like say I went to school with you, you become a rapper. I'm a real street nigga where I'm from. You might have been on some street shit, you just hang with them.
Yeah, you
And
feel
then
some
you
type
come
of-
up and you like, nigga, I got 3 bodies, I killing niggas, blah, 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 blah,
and you
blah.
know I'm cat.
And I'm like, man, this nigga cap.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'll take that nigga chain
Yeah,
right
right
now.
now.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I get it.
just like that.
I want to kill that nigga.
Jealousy.
And the satisfaction is like, yeah, nigga, you thought that you wasn't easy.
Untouchable,
You
yeah.
you thought you was untouchable.
You was only untouchable because
Yeah.
you're niggas, but I know them niggas.
Yeah, you're not really like
know,
that.
scaffolding
That's
stuff.
the only. It's sad, but that's the only satisfaction niggas need.
And I know your bitch and she gonna help me set you up.
Y'all niggas need
You
to go.
just
These
do that
niggas,
in there. You just-
these, right. These
Nah,
niggas just need to go to the army for real. Go to Russia. Go to
Hey,
Ukraine.
good job,
bro.
niggas over there.
That shit ain't my op though. I said,
Nigga, them niggas just will take anybody to be their op. So, let's talk
Looking
Amaretta.
over here.
Let me play this clip for y'all real quick.
What, not Atlanta?
Amaretta did an interview, and y'all know she came at Gwinnett pretty heavy.
She sure did.
She definitely came at her.
She came where?
She said that North
did.
not Atlanta, Gwinnett not
Atlanta.
Atlanta, Lilburn's not Atlanta.
Listen.
I don't know if she said Lilburn or Lindbergh,
She
but
said Lindbergh.
Lindbergh.
I don't
Which
know.
is
'Cause she
Atlanta.
talked like she talked like she got mouth full of water, so I don't know.
Lindbergh
But I
definitely.
mean-
It's definitely in Buckhead.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
she's definitely
She
wrong.
got a deep ass Atlanta accent. 'Cause I couldn't understand the fuck she
That
was
shit is super thick. Goddamn.
And if Leroy say that shit,
Right.
All right, so this is what she said. Damn,
She mute.
the volume went, shot. Oh, okay.
I had to make a song about it, like, cause it just be like when people be speaking on it, even when people be like, "Oh, Atlanta, everybody in Atlanta stick together." I always get irritated when they say that. Cause you don't believe that? Nah, I feel like Atlanta ride waves. I don't think they just stick together. Ride waves? You mean like whoever's popping at the moment? Exactly. They gonna hook onto it. But as far as like just pulling somebody up from the ground, nah, I don't believe that. But a lot of people from the outskirts or from different cities, they be like, "Oh, I love how Atlanta stick together," and I'm from Atlanta, and I be like, "It ain't what y'all think." So it be a lot of like little stuff going on in Atlanta, and I just always feel, you know what I'm saying, like connected.
You feel Atlanta's real cliquey.
For sure. I had to make a song.
All right, so y'all heard that, right?
Yeah,
Everybody heard that?
Yeah, before
bullshit.
y'all niggas ain't here. I'm the only person that heard the DJ. He was like, Atlanta don't stick together.
That was shout out to that's Kodak, not my homeboy Kodak. Shout out to him too. That's Kodak on what is it, like 95 something.
You don't believe that?
105 3 the beat.
Bro, every Atlanta
The Big Homie Show, shout out to them.
Every Atlanta artist click except for Lucci and Young Thug, but every Atlanta artist work with each other.
Right.
Let me say this too.
I seen some shit that said all the producers work with each other. Like,
That's true.
Like producers, they be going to the sessions everybody trying to get credit on some.
I'm gonna break it down though.
Break it down, Jeff.
Yeah.
I think where she's speaking out of frustration. She's
Yeah.
speaking out of her own personal selfish frustrations.
Exactly.
Now, first of all, what she needs to understand is you complain about Atlanta, but every city's worse than Atlanta when it comes to sticking together.
I agree.
So, from the standpoint of these people coming from out of town, they do stick together. We know that in Atlanta, niggas is gonna have some niggas is gonna have beef.
So if you speak on it, interject from like if I'm from fucking Kansas and I look at New York artists, the hottest New York artists from Cardi B to Nicki Minaj to
beefing
to there's a lot of like
to K-Flock and the nigga on down to the guppies.
If you look at
to the bottom of the net,
you can see a song with Migos, Offset, Migos, 21 Savage, Young Thug. Now be song Young Thug rap from Future, like they all work together.
No, let me give her an example. Let me give you an example of why she's wrong.
Like the hottest Atlanta rappers all work together. Like
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example of why she's wrong. I know that the Migos ain't Atlanta, but Migos represent Atlanta to the rest of the 49 states.
I'm from Kansas.
So the Migos and Baby were not cool. Did you really hear a peep from that shit? Them niggas was like, fuck it. If it's all about making money, we gonna go, fuck it. We gonna let the money be made. We not gonna involve everybody else in the city to pick a side. The same way with Lucci and Thug. You can see goddamn Trouble making a song with Thug. You can see Trouble making a song with Lucci.
And we ain't talking about one-offs. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. Like if it's one, if it's
the same camps.
Yeah, and as far as clicks, that's in every city. Every city got clicks, nigga.
We're not saying it's beef list. We're saying that you can have a fucking anthem of songs with all these artists. Future from T.I. down to Ludacris to Thug. Come on, Thug. How many mixtapes he got with all these niggas? How many songs he got with all these niggas? Shit's not like that with New York.
Lil Amaretta Sour trying to Atlanta peace, bro. I feel like y'all the most diverse as far as like rapping.
Watch your hands, because you pulling the hell out that hookah.
Oh, all them niggas, all them Atlanta rappers are clicked up. Like they all work with each other.
Don't need no birds in the floor.
Any birds in the floor.
Yeah.
So I think and you know what? I just think that Amaretta. So shout out to Meezy. I follow him. That's 21 Savage's manager, and I seen him interacting with people on Twitter, and he said, it basically came off like Amaretta just frustrated.
She not.
But the truth is, she signed a bad deal. And the people that wanted to sign her, it was rumored one time Baby wanted to sign her. It was rumored one time Lucci wanted to sign her. And allegedly it didn't fall through because she signed to somebody else and the deal is bad. And allegedly it's live mixtapes. I didn't know live mixtape had a label. But allegedly she signed a live mixtapes with a bad deal. And nobody wants to have a bad relationship with live mixtapes. So they basically let her do her thing. And I feel like Amaretta, no disrespect, she spits her ass off. I appreciate how good she can rap. I'm not saying that she can't rap, but she don't have a hit. She don't have that music's undeniable, so niggas ain't finna pull her out of that deal. You know, Baby ain't finna spend that money to buy her out the deal. And you ain't got no hits. You gotta have the hits.
But I also think her song is doing what she wanted it to do. Like
it is now.
It's circulating that buzz. Like it's getting her name out.
I just think she definitely got momentum right now.
What she's saying is counterproductive because you can't be saying Atlanta don't stick together, but then you have a song that divides the whole fucking city.
Yeah, but that's what she wanted.
It's her buzz. No, it's starting to get. I didn't hear what he said. He said her buzz is only Atlanta. Yes, primarily. Probably.
That name.
Somebody sent me a video.
I don't know.
Shout out to Beans. He sent me a video of like niggas in New Orleans reacting to it. Other cities are reacting to it. So now she
got 1 million views on that video. That's
people
bigger
know.
than Atlanta.
Shit, shout out already. Shit, I'm about to hit 9,000 by the end of the night on that video.
If you
Shit.
go on TikTok, I done seen TikToks where people
That's
are
not
like,
Chicago.
these cities is not Philly. These
Philly,
cities
yeah.
is not
It
Philly.
started
It's like,
a trend.
it's
But-
videos on
See,
there that's like,
podcast that was gonna happen.
To your point though, TikTok especially, the originator doesn't always get the credit for like the I don't
The
know,
sound or like the
For the wave.
the residuals for that wave. Like if I start a trend, right, and it gets popular, usually that white girl from TikTok, she gonna get that credit or more of the
niggas gonna search the song.
you know what I'm saying?
because
No,
they
no,
do
the
that
song
all
is
the
popular.
time.
She got, but like what I'm saying is like it's making waves. But how many people on TikTok looking at that thinking of Amaretto? They just think where that came from. I got that from the TikTok shit.
That nigga making a liquor slushy.
But where you at right now? I mean, technically.
I'm trying to bring.
I'm talking shit.
Who is?
You didn't become for me, nigga. I'll fight your ass.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But nah,
But it's
but
definitely making
I'm gonna
waves.
be like my boy Darren. He live in New Orleans. When you think he asked me what's the North, he was like, "What part of Atlanta is the North in?" I was like, "Well, the North is considered Gwinnett." He was like, "Well, how far?" I was like, "Well, in your terms, you know, Kenner, Louisiana, that's Gwinnett of New Orleans." You know what I'm saying? So the North is what Kenner is. New Orleans. I had to break it down to him because when you think of Georgia, you think of Atlanta.
Like most people, just like we think of New Orleans.
Exactly. A lot of niggas think New Orleans is the capital.
So I just found out I can't get on your ass.
New Orleans is. New Orleans, I feel like don't have that problem.
No, yes they do.
Yeah, they do.
I'm about to explain it right now. Because he just said when that song came out, obviously he's from New Orleans.
Excuse me.
I didn't know.
Let me rephrase that. I'm not talking about the metro New Orleans area. Niggas from all kinds of parts of Louisiana be claiming New Orleans. I'm not talking about that.
Whoa.
Let me say.
When it was cool to be from New Orleans, a lot of people from Louisiana start talking about something. Yeah,
Bro, Thibodeau's.
Okay, so yeah.
It's not.
I'm not talking about that, but New Orleans is small. Like,
let me break that
it's hard
down.
to be from Metro New Orleans. Like,
So
what is
let me-
Metro New Orleans?
I'm about to tell you. So let me break
That's
this
exactly
down.
what niggas don't understand about Atlanta.
So time out.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Time out. I can give you an answer for that.
Go ahead.
So this is all social media has made niggas really for real start claiming where they from for real. So back in the days, like it was gatekeepers. So if you got the fucking big timers, the hot boys, Master P, it's hot to be from New Orleans. So if you live an hour away, you gonna claim New Orleans. At one point, you said Young Buck was claiming New Orleans because he was trying to Cash Money, and he all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. It's not cool to be from Nashville, Tennessee though.
At the time.
So he gonna claim. They probably gonna tell him just claim New Orleans. You spend the time over here with us.
To your point,
Wait. So Gwinnett County, I didn't hear. So
it's like Bow Wow.
the history I got of New Orleans.
You see what I'm saying?
But Bow Wow, it wasn't cool to be from Ohio. He came out as from Ohio, but then after that, it was like, no, I'm from Atlanta.
That's two different things. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but okay.
Buck being from Nashville.
I was trying to get my
Can I
point.
stop you though? When I first moved here, nobody was claiming Gwinnett.
That's my whole point. I'm trying to say.
That's two different things.
No, it's not. What I'm trying to say is Atlanta was the popular shit. So if you're a rider from Gwinnett, you're gonna claim Atlanta.
That's different from Young Buck and Bow Wow. They're from
It's two different arguments.
Yes,
going
but
on.
I'm talking about the
metro
metro
area.
The whole argument I'm trying to say though is
As growing up in Atlanta, from my childhood, it was either east side or west side.
Exactly.
that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get to that point. If you was from Gwinnett, probably up until about 2004, you were not saying everybody, but you weren't claiming Gwinnett. You had to be a bold motherfucker claiming Gwinnett. You was probably from OSDL.
Hollywood.
Hollywood wasn't even really out there.
It wasn't making fun of South Gwinnett.
I mean, ABG.
It wasn't
Yes.
cool to make.
It was not.
03, 04,
It was
cool.
not cool.
It was not
Niggas
cool.
from Gwinnett used to swear they was from the east side.
Right.
If you're from the South or
If you was from
they're
the
from
south, or yeah, like you would claim some other shit. So I get why. That's why I said like it's an age old argument, but it's not like that no more. Everybody now, with social media, you could claim. Excuse me. Truthfully, you could claim wherever you from, and that's okay. It's been probably 15 years since I seen niggas from Gwinnett really like as a whole false claiming where they from. And niggas is like, no, I'm from the North. Right now, these kids don't even have a history about the North. All they know is, shit, the Migos is from the North.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Quavo ain't, you don't see them niggas lying.
You go outside and
I
hit.
agree with everything you said. The only thing I was saying, because this started with the Metro New Orleans area, right? I don't. We can off camera. We talk about it, but I'm just saying, like, there's a difference from if I'm originally from New York and then I'll move someplace and I get hot there and I'm gonna claim where I got hot at. That's different than saying I live 30 miles away from somewhere.
Let me say what I was going. So let me say what I was going to say about New Orleans real quick, and then we gonna throw it over to them.
Can I say something when y'all get done?
Yeah, we gonna throw it over to you. All I was trying to finish what I was saying about New Orleans is, so he just realized that Clayton County is not the city of Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
I just realized, because my girl's family is from the West Bank, I just realized that the West Bank is not New Orleans.
Right.
But it's like fucking right over the bridge. Nigga, you can fucking drive 5 minutes and you're in New Orleans. It's like the Decatur of New Orleans.
See, I didn't know New Orleans was.
New Orleans has
like
that.
It had that.
Yes, New Orleans, it's the
like,
same
You
shit.
know how y'all got.
It's just not built up
Right.
like the metro Atlanta area, but they have metro areas.
Atlanta go through zones, we go through wards. Like,
Isn't all 20-some wards in New Orleans?
Huh?
Isn't all 17 wards in New Orleans?
They damn near close. Yeah.
But New Orleans is small as fuck. You ever been there?
Yeah.
That was my main point.
Yeah.
New Orleans is small.
Like,
So
how they
claiming them.
how they classify their zones here, I thought all their zones was Metro Atlanta.
Those police zones.
You know what I'm saying? I thought all the zones, everybody claimed like East Atlanta, all that zones.
We're gonna get to that though.
We'll
Let's
talk
throw
about
it
that.
over. Brandon, what you got to say, bro?
Alright, so being from a nigga that wasn't here for none of that shit until the North was becoming a North.
2005.
Like it's before Migos, but it still was.
Cheeto.
Yeah, all them niggas.
I'll break down that history.
All them niggas was repping enough. So I was like, all right, because I remember the shit. I got basically put into the shit where we beefing with the East Side.
That was the North's history.
That's
You go to a party, who you fighting? East Side niggas.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I came in. So now, like, if I go out of town or even if I go back to Virginia, man, nigga, oh, what part you stay in? I said, oh, I stay in Gwinnett. Oh, you from the North? You know the Migos? I went to school with the niggas. But like, that's how I see it here. So to me, from an outsider, outside of Georgia, it's like they look at that shit. It's like they know that shit is not Atlanta.
It's College Park.
Yeah.
They not putting that shit as Atlanta. They know.
That's
No,
why
it's
I
College
think
in the '90s. Like any hood, really. Like if that's how your hood gets put on. Like people, first of all, people need to realize the difference between a city, a hood,
A metro.
a metro. There's a cultural explanation. And there's a how you say the word? Geographical
I ain't messing up no more words today.
explanation. Like Bankhead, Kirkwood, Buckhead, people. Those are either they're neighborhoods in the city.
In Atlanta.
They're neighborhoods in the city of Atlanta. When you have a big ass city, how do you break it down by neighborhoods or
And I think
by
that-
zones or by wards?
I think
right?
the only one that I think that has ever really been more so established, and it probably is, they don't feel like it's established like that, would be L.A.
LA's the same way.
But I feel
everybody, LA and Atlanta is the
But
same.
I feel like they're more so.
and New York.
New York
can be
New York
like
just
popular
have,
neighborhoods.
New York just have boroughs.
Based on
It's based off the boroughs.
So Queens, all that.
I'm gonna tell you,
That shit.
LA is just like Atlanta because you know how there's Fulton County, but there's the city of Atlanta, then there's other spots that's in Fulton County, like Alpharetta, South Atlanta, East Point, parts of College Park.
Is Dunwoody still Fulton?
No, that's DeKalb. But there's other areas that are in Fulton County. It's like 14 cities that are on the outskirts of Atlanta, but they're still considered Fulton County, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing as LA. So they have LA County. So Compton is not LA. But it's in LA County.
It's not LA.
Inglewood, LA County. Watts,
It's not
LA
LA.
County. It's the same shit.
But what I'm saying is,
Hollywood.
they feel like they're more.
That's LA.
I feel like they more so separate
neighborhood.
themselves from the county and rep their cities or rep whatever they.
Listen,
But that's
everybody put it like this. Everybody get that shit except omelet. Except omelet. So
I'm a red sour.
All right,
If you want-
twins, it's time for y'all favorite part. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
They want to do this shit first. But I ain't got time to be
Let me
editing this
start
shit. We gonna wait for this.
Oh, go ahead,
Here
start.
we go, yo.
Wait, we waiting for the hoochies. Oh yeah, go ahead. Say it.
You got it, shout it.
Go ahead, say it.
What a jam.
Here we go, yo. Here we go.
Say what, what's that scenario?
Hey.
SVW.
Alright.
SVW.
Cut and stick it.
Sticky.
My man.
Cut and stick.
You gonna stick
That's your
beside
man? Okay, I'm gonna change your name then.
From
Let
the
me
first
find
time.
Cousin
something
Sticky.
like. Never mind.
Alright, Cousin Sticky has been with Tasia for 6
Queen
months.
Hoochie.
Tasia asked Sticky what he wants to do for his birthday next month, and he says, "I'm going to Colombia by myself for a week to get my teeth done, sightsee, and just have a piece of self."
Okay.
Tasia feels away and is suspicious
It sound
that
about
she's
right.
not
Damn, for
invited,
sure. It sounds like me.
and she don't like the fact he's going by himself. Yeah, rightfully so with her thinking, or is she tripping?
Can I get a fact answer and a cap answer?
This is what scenario?
Let's
for
let
sure.
Tasia answer since this her situation first.
So
Are you
feel
tripping?
Like, no, I'm not tripping.
Why?
I think that's me, for real. Why is he going by himself?
He told you.
By himself.
He told
Allegedly.
you.
Allegedly.
Wait, you said you're not tripping. I thought you were
No,
saying
said she
you
is tripping.
Okay,
No.
so you are tripping over the situation.
I mean, yeah, I am tripping.
Yes,
Yes,
tripping.
I am tripping.
Why
no,
are
no,
you
no,
going?
No, wait, hold
You
on.
don't
wait,
think you tripping?
Wait.
Okay, my bad.
Hold on.
You have a problem with it.
You
I
feel like
have a problem
You have a
with
problem with it. Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
mean,
Am I tripping?
Is it because prostitutes are $3 in Colombia?
Hey, yo.
hey, yo.
I'm just asking. Is that what you're saying?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't understand why he would want to go by himself.
He want to get his teeth
Colombia.
done.
Okay, wait, hold on. We've been dating 6 months. He want to get his teeth done,
Yes, it's
and he
cheaper.
wanna.
He want to just come one with being of himself, see nice sightseeing,
You want to sightsee?
and just be
What
one
you
with
talking about?
himself, connect with himself. He wants to just be alone. Maybe he's been working his fucking nerves at the crib on some Gemini shit.
He
You know
just
what I'm
wanna-
saying?
You are Gemini.
Okay, let me think.
He clearly
Why
is
can't he
is
go
a Taurus
somewhere-
or some shit.
You got her change her mind.
What?
He clearly a Taurus or some shit. You know what I mean? He just,
He's definitely a Taurus.
What's your problem with him going down there?
I don't have a problem with him. Why he gotta go to Colombia?
he want to get his teeth done. It's cheaper.
That's the main reason.
$20,000 less.
He needs somebody to take care of him.
Not for no teeth.
Yeah, he do.
No, you don't.
I- he
Portions,
don't know, he
you
don't
should
know.
be good after the shot wear off. 6 months. I mean, 6 hours.
I feel
And then you want to go
like-
see the mountains and shit. And just be like, I need time to myself. You know?
Okay, but based on Cousin Sticky's history,
What's his
On
history?
the
He ain't
show.
never cheated. He just be stealing.
He'd be in
He's a
some
thief.
sticky
he
situations.
be in some sticky situations, and I feel like he
In the
should-
city. But not. That's why he need a piece of himself.
he
He's
don't-
trying to reinvent himself.
I've been multitasking. Rapping, being the daddy to my little
So,
chilling.
we-
That's what he said.
We are in a relationship. I gotta make this clear. We're in a relationship, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Nigga, you got me fucked.
Yeah.
Speak on
I
it.
mean,
Speak on it.
hold on. If we are dating casually, 6 months or whatever, okay, go by yourself. But we're in a
Nigga, if we
relationship.
talking, I'm coming.
Nah.
I'm coming.
For your
So
birthday,
they
you
can't-
coming regardless.
A
Coming.
nigga can't go by himself?
No.
Why?
Is it because it's Colombia?
Cause what if it was like another state?
Yeah, he can go to another state.
You cannot go to Florida by
He can go
yourself.
to Texas.
He can go to North Carolina.
You go to North
North Carolina.
She got a no-fly.
You don't know shit about North Carolina.
She got a no-fly zone.
Hey,
North Carolina kind of lit though.
North Carolina might have
He,
got
he can't go to North
He
Carolina.
can't go to Charlotte. He can go to
Wyoming.
Damn. North
I
Dakota?
think I'm going to Greensville.
yeah.
All right, he will come back with Room Hill.
Yeah, go to
You
Swainsboro.
can go to Elizabeth City by yourself.
He go to Swainsboro.
Yeah.
He gonna come back with a country white girl that keep playing.
Can't
Like
wait
me,
till we
okay,
get off
I would
pod.
feel away.
Uh-huh.
I would feel away, especially if we're
City.
dating and is this the first time he's mentioning it, or has he like brought it up?
It's a month out. He just brought it up
He
because
just
she
brought it up.
asked. She
I
asked.
would feel away.
asked me.
I would definitely feel away, but
A month
also
out.
like don't trip when I go out of town and say like a week.
Okay, so let me
What
ask
if
you
I-
this. Let me throw a
Safety.
wrench in it.
You can't go by
What if
yourself.
he say, let's say it's Sunday. He flew out on Sunday. His birthday on Friday. He coming back Sunday. He said, "I'll fly you out on Friday, but I gotta be by myself early before that."
Why?
Don't make me.
That
I
sounds
need
more. Why you just gonna
He
find
need
out?
peace.
That don't make
That sounds more.
Listen,
specific.
y'all said horse. We going through some things.
I am your piece.
But in
nigga.
Colombia,
I am your piece.
Colombia,
I'm gonna keep it up.
She said, "I am your
I am
peace."
your peace.
Excuse me. I got this from
I feel like if you go out, if you
shit.
Wait,
if you
get it.
I don't.
Reverse the rules.
Kazadi.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to Mexico by myself.
Bitch, I'm pulling up in Mexico.
No. We going to
Fuck, I'm checking email. I'm gonna figure out where you at.
Jamaica by
I'm putting an air tag in your bag.
Fine-ass chocolate men.
Like to me,
Why we talking about chocolate?
well,
This is an all male
Tia
podcast.
go. She said all fine niggas is dead, so I ain't got no work out.
Yeah, you're right. Damn right. All fine niggas is dead.
You don't go to no cemetery.
Hey, you can't go to no cemetery.
Go graveyard. I'm gonna dig that nigga up.
Nah, but like, see, I think it's different. I'm gonna think more from a protection standpoint. If you get into some shit, who's gonna be there? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about it. That's the difference, you know.
That's a nice one.
That's the double standard.
I'm just from a protection standpoint. You
That
just
was
go
a good
nowhere
one.
by yourself like that.
Kazadi. That was a good one.
I don't even want you going to
I'm just saying.
to the next
To the
state.
Hold it down. Cause I'm going to
Just
Colombia.
If the roles were reversed.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna
Jazz says she's
catch on insecure as fuck.
Jazz
I'm
says
definitely
she
pulling
going-
up. I'm putting air tags in your bag, bitch. And I'm pulling up. I'm getting my own ticket.
Jazz
And I'm
going
pulling.
to Jamaica by herself.
She got me fucked up. I'm already about to
Thank
text
you.
her and ask her what
Yeah.
she doing in Miami right now.
All right, so
Stop playing with me.
this is how I'm looking at it.
Right? What you doing in Miami?
Yeah.
You tell me you go by yourself. You my girl, right?
My girl in Miami right now. I need to know.
We're talking about
What you doing
cousin
every 2
Sticky.
hours?
Cousin Sticky. That's what we're talking about.
I
I am cousin.
Queen Hoochies.
ain't gonna hold you. You talking about you going by yourself. Your closest friend that I fuck with, I will pay for her flight. If she going with you, you're not going out the
she
country.
tells you.
Yeah.
I don't want
It's
you
the by yourself part.
You're
that
not
got me
going
fucked
by
up.
yourself.
If you talking about going by yourself anywhere,
I'm gonna throw some extra.
Okay, but
I'm
she,
not gonna pay for
but
shit.
she insists that she don't want to go by herself and that you can come later. You can't come the first 2
Yeah,
days.
and
No,
you
you
with
not
your,
facing me. What you doing the first 2 days?
you better sit.
Exactly, right there.
I don't want to go wrong.
Everybody knows you can get some head in Colombia for $3.
Stop saying that.
And it be from an Instagram model too, like hoe look like goddamn Elfamina, and you done got some head
You
everywhere.
fucking relationships right now.
But for $3,
I got co-workers that go to Colombia
You
faithfully
broke.
that watch this shit.
Hey, shout out to Seth. Seth told me she was in like Colombia or some shit, and she said they went up in a strip
She was
club.
by herself?
No, she was with like a group of people, her niggas, all that shit at the time. She said niggas was like, she said that the strippers was like, and they didn't have no set prices. They were just like, give me something.
And that's why.
And these bitches was out there looking like goddamn.
For one time episode, we shooting in Colombia.
$1.50 for you.
Y'all pull up,
That's why Cousin Sticky can't go to Colombia.
Leroy, what you think?
but you don't trust them.
The Colombia and Brazil, that's dirty ass.
Brazil, he definitely ain't going to Brazil.
Need the whole shot.
Yeah, never go to Brazil.
Need the whole tetanus shot to
So
go.
you don't trust that he ain't gonna go out there, just go out there,
Not
get his
Brazil.
teeth done,
No.
lay up
I'll let him
there,
go to
listen to
Colombia
the
before I let
water.
him go to Brazil.
All right, next one. All right. So
Yeah.
Latavius.
Oh shit.
That's your man, Chichi.
Latavius works for the airport for a living. He met a girl named Ronisha a month ago at Walmart.
Damn.
Right? Latavius already had a flight planned first class to Miami. He asked Roro if she wanted to come, and she said yes. When they board the plane, Tay sits in first class, and Roro ends up in the last row. It's a 6-hour flight because they in California. Should Tay have switched seats?
Yes. Yeah.
And sat in the back because he invited her?
Yeah.
Or is he just cheap? He a cheap ass nigga.
He not cheap, but he should switch seats.
I'm Latavius.
So he already had a flight planned. Let's say they having a conversation. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to Miami in a few weeks," and she was like, "Damn, Miami sound lit." Blah, blah, blah. He's like, "Oh, you want to come, shout it?"
But if you have a first class ticket, why would you give me a coach ticket?
Let's say it was full.
It's full.
Okay, so he should
Bring your
switch.
ass to the back, bro.
That he should
So he gotta sit in the back.
invite her.
So if I'm Latavius, I'm 6'3", and Tia is 5'2". Half.
Hold on, question. I missed the part. Where are we going? How long is this flight?
6-hour flight from California, Miami.
Yeah, you sitting in coach.
Wow.
I got a bad knee. I need that extra space in front in first class. You be alright. I'm gonna take care of you when you get there.
Can I give y'all?
You ain't gotta pay for
let me
nothing
throw
else.
one. Let me give y'all a reason.
He got it.
Agree, Brandon.
Okay.
What if I do 4.5 hours in?
No,
in
planes
and
ain't
you
doing
get
that
the
these
rest?
days.
You can switch your seat. Ain't nobody gonna get as long as the person that's.
You know what I'm saying? You come over there and get that last hour and a half in.
Me being me, I would be like, if he offered to switch with me, I'd probably be like, okay, you do half, I do half.
He's not gonna switch his first class
But,
ticket.
but listen, I'm saying.
You be damn right.
6.5 hour flight.
He should switch with her.
Why?
You should have came.
Because
You should have came. That's why he's trying to go by himself.
All right, question.
Right there.
Question.
Nigga trying to go by
he
himself.
invited
This is-
her.
this is
You
my
said he
question,
invited
though.
her.
When we get there, am I paying for half the room? I mean, if I'm paying for the whole room, am I paying for all your meals? Am I paying for every activity that we do? Every club we go to? Am I doing all that? Am I doing all that?
I was gonna say,
You getting mad loud,
if
first
you
of all.
paying for
Because
You mad loud here. That's good shit, my nigga.
Oh, y'all back cool?
because if I'm doing everything and you ain't gotta come out your pocket,
I'll sit on
and
the
you can
wing.
sit in coach.
I'll sit on the wing, baby. I don't care.
If you ain't gotta worry about
Wing, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put you. Listen, we gonna put the luggage shit at the top anyway.
You gonna be with the luggage jack? Balled up?
The luggage check.
all you gotta do is get there.
Balled up?
My whole thing is all you gotta do is get there.
All you gotta do
If you
is
shut up and sit back there and coach.
I got beat in coach
sit your. First of all, you ain't even
And you ain't
doing
coming out
like
your
that.
pocket for shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's not a big deal.
It's
Coach,
not.
it's not a big deal. Like y'all being a little too extra.
It is out of his
If you
control.
feel like it's out of his control.
I just feel like he
supposed to switch
He
with
should at
you?
least offer to switch.
Sure, but if he
Why? Because I don't offer nothing I ain't willing to do.
Are you going off in the pay?
He invited me.
Nope.
Tia, I don't offer nothing I ain't willing to do because then I be mad as fuck when you actually take the offer.
But why he?
And I'm 6
Please say no, please say no,
and I'm
please say
6
no.
feet in the last row, and this badass kid is letting their seat back on my
Exit
feet.
row,
And I'm just trying to watch in living color some shit on the plane.
I'd be understanding, like, you know, you invited me at
I
the very
said
least.
that.
If you already had a first class ticket, I would understand. But
That's
if it
what
was a
I'm trying to
scenario,
say.
if it was a scenario where it's like we had planned this trip ahead of time and you went ahead and got yourself a first class ticket and just got me,
That's
coach,
fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Facts.
But for the fact that he was already going, whether she was going or not, and he was like, "This is how I want to fly." You know
Y'all
what I'm
lying.
saying?
Y'all lying.
baby,
I'm
I'm
here.
6-hour flight.
Listen, I wouldn't even. So time out.
I'm good.
I wouldn't even be mad if y'all was like, hey, let's split it half and half.
I said that.
But even an hour and a half.
Even if you don't,
I'm gonna go to sleep as long as they bring the liquor
I-
back.
listen, I got bad news.
I'm gonna send you shots back there. Don't worry about it. You go and drink.
Yeah, just get drunk and go to sleep.
I'm gonna
stay up the rest.
Honestly, I'm gonna give you an edible. You ain't gonna know if you in first or
Laid back creations. Plug.
I talk to Layback Creations. What's the scenario?
We're gonna be laid back Saturday.
Kim is married with kids, right? Her best friend Janet is falling from hard times. She needs some place to stay real quick, right? They're best friends, so she let her stay with her, right? So she's married, she got kids. So one day Kim go off to work, she come home, and Janet like take care of the kids when when her and her husband go out towns, whatever. Janet's there holding her down. So Kim busts in the kitchen one day, and Janet and her husband is having an affair. Kim was like, "How the fuck
Where the
you
grits
gonna
at?
fuck? You
Where the
gonna
grits
fuck?
at?
Like, I done took you in. You gonna fuck my best? You gonna fuck my man? You supposed to be my best friend? Like, how you do this to me?" Janet said, "Back when we was 10 years old, you cheated on me with my boyfriend.
listening to Rocco.
You cheated on me with my boyfriend. Like, I never put out your business. Damn, man, shit. Let me get my shit off." So Janet said, "You fucked my boyfriend back when we was 10.
10.
So you've been waiting.
Does she have
You've been waiting 20
any?
years to get back at me?
Does she have any
Get back there,
validation in
got
her
mine.
validation? Like, how do y'all feel about that? No, it's too late.
Because number one, why are you fucking at 10?
She stole her
Very
boyfriend.
valid
I
question.
say that. She stole her
Okay.
boyfriend.
No,
Back when she was
that's
10.
dumb as hell.
There's no validation on
No,
that?
hell no.
Y'all not
I
that
don't
petty?
think nobody in this bitch agree with this shit.
No.
Hell no.
Alright, let me play devil's advocate.
They weren't even talking.
I said,
They don't even
like
No,
basically,
don't do it.
how long can you hold on to a grudge without?
Bitch, you got
Get back.
psychological issues if you mad at your best friend because they took your nigga at 10 years old. You got psychological
But hold on. What if that?
bitch?
What if she?
You wanted to fuck my nigga. That's all it was. You wanted to fuck my nigga. You
Never
said
mind.
that.
She raggedy.
I was gonna try to do that, but
Nah, she just wanted to fuck
I
her.
ain't gonna.
Yeah, period.
Hey, bro, you got another one?
Facts or cap?
I had a facts or cap.
Go ahead.
Hey, facts or cap, bro.
Oh, this facts account right now. It ain't
Yeah. You wanna do that? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
All right.
We don't play music.
Facts or cap?
I just realized that.
Is it worse when the internet?
He's choking.
I'm not choking. I gotta say it right.
Strategic again, so we gotta get shit.
3-1-3. You just fought the 3-1.
Fuck for you, bro.
Facts or cap? Does the internet get more excited when a nigga news leak or a woman news leak?
A nigga.
Celebrity.
A nigga.
That's fucked up.
What kind of news is it?
Our private parts.
I mean,
Oh, news. I thought you said news.
News.
I would say news
So,
for
like-
sure.
So, no, go ahead.
Okay, I just feel like with women, you gotta deal with women with pacifiers and kitty gloves, and women ain't never cool with nothing on social media. If I repost Janet Jackson nudes, they're gonna tell me I'm problematic. I ain't shit. But when the baby, it wasn't even allegedly the baby said I won't eat my dick. But when the baby put his shit out, that shit was trending. Or who just put their dick
Nelly?
out earlier this week?
Nelly? Last
Yeah, there's like
few
no
weeks ago.
holes.
It was somebody. No, Big Sean was trending just the
Big
other day because his dick was trending the other day for like fucking 24 hours, and
Y'all
all the
know
girls
why
like,
they
"Oh,
say-
Big Sean, boy, how big is you?"
Right.
But see, my thing is,
They don't-
if a woman, right, we say, oh damn, she got a goddamn loose ass pussy from the picture, right? And we go in on her pussy.
You really tried it, didn't you?
Okay.
Now it's like, oh, that bitch look like a fucking. She got the goddamn turkey
But that was
neck.
on Lil Fizz.
But y'all talking about a nigga with a little niche.
mushroom. I didn't see it. I just heard
Now you
mushroom
can laugh.
was trending on Twitter.
Now y'all can laugh and joke about that, but as soon as we talk about a
agree
bitch
with double
pussy not
standard.
looking
I
good,
feel like, girl,
this shit was like a turkey neck.
Lizzo's beautiful.
Gotta
Right,
figure
right,
out and make fun of
right,
physically.
right.
A
But
nigga,
wait,
they
are
can
y'all
make fun of
saying-
physically a nigga any way they want.
Are y'all saying it's a bigger? Are you saying it's a bigger deal, men versus women? Because women are always naked on social media. So to me, if I see a woman's nudes on social media, it's not a big deal.
But what if the niggas be like, oh, her pussy look like it's fake, right?
Okay,
Her
that's
shit look trash. Like I'm saying, niggas
Forget the
niggas
bigger
look
deal.
at
Is
it,
the
like,
criticism
no.
fair from a woman
No,
standpoint?
women are more criticized. Men is just like, oh, it's a joke here and there, but it's just like you said, boy, how big is you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, women are definitely more.
You said, boy, I dig you because y'all like that shit. But when y'all was talking about Fizz, y'all was talking about.
Time out. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna give y'all a great example. So listen to this. So according to the women on Twitter, Big Sean, he has a good pecker.
Hey, pause, bro.
Allegedly, it's small.
He didn't have
Allegedly, Big Sean got a baby on, right?
He didn't have to leak
Hey, what's up
nothing
with
because
your
we
man?
knew that. We knew that because the way his name was my girl.
All right. So allegedly his shit is right.
So I nigga, talk about wait.
Hold on.
Let me ask you a
this point
question.
off.
Let me ask you a question. From a girl standpoint, based on how the woman acts, y'all know
Oh yes.
how
Or how good it is.
How
How
good-
big it is or
how good it is from
Yeah.
nigga. So if a girl
I definitely know Kim Kardashian got some goddamn
you come back,
sequel. The triple. She got.
I don't know though.
She might not
I don't believe that.
She put her niggas in the trance. Stop playing.
She
That
do.
pussy with
She
that
do.
Armenian pussy wet.
I don't believe that necessarily. Cause like
You don't?
I be like niggas will fuck anything.
Look at Tristan.
They will, but niggas ain't acting like that. Honestly, that Kardashian.
Who act crazy over Kim over than Kanye?
Ray J.
Did he?
Really?
I mean,
What did he act crazy over Kim for?
I hit it first. He's still trying to claim it. He's still trying to claim it years, like a decade after it's done.
He likes the publicity around it. It's making him revenue.
But that's different than saying that's publicity.
You
She's
know.
popping.
You know.
That's
He had
different.
a whole song talking about I hit it first. You nigga missed that.
Niggas was smoking crack over that pussy.
I think
Yeah.
it's different from female standpoint.
They were smoking crack.
Girl got a tattoo over niggas. She knows.
She tatted his whole face.
Who
So
did?
y'all already know Big Sean.
Janae. We knew
that thing.
That nigga was scraping the crevices. Hey, Big Show was scraping the crevices of that little Asian pussy.
Damn, that's
You know, I heard the Asian pussy is tight. I heard.
Hey, yo.
I ain't never had sex with no Asian. Married, but from what I heard, that the Asian pussy is tighter than goddamn. It's hard.
What's it like, bro?
It's hard like Chinese Asian pussy. Hey, we bought it tonight, boy.
It's true that an Asian pussy got an extra muscle that just take over your dick.
Like her pelvic bone grip. It got Come on. Plead the fifth.
We got the answer. We got the answer.
You know you like the
I
ladies.
don't have any type of diversities, but it's tight.
Alright, that shit got Kung Fu. Ancient Chinese secret.
Oh my god.
Hey, listen. Listen, I heard you got it. I heard with the Asian pussy, if you like to match and put in a pussy, it's like hieroglyphics. You reading.
That's funny.
Damn! This is the recipe that we talking about.
Pussy.
Facts are cat.
Okay.
The Asian Slayer. Asian Slayer. It's crazy. That's why you so good at Final Fantasy and Street Fighter.
He see y'all the hoochies, but he the hoochie. The hoochie you can leave. It ain't hoochie no more. Hoochie.
Facts are cat. Is semen demon real?
What?
What is that? Semen demon.
Semen demon is.
Semen demon
Break that down.
is the idea that a man, once he comes in a woman, he gives off his energy. So, for example, if a nigga is like extra moody or whatever, and he fucks with a girl and he comes to her, she's gonna absorb that mood.
But it doesn't.
If a
I
nigga,
feel like that's natural. I feel like that's natural when you have sex regardless. You're exchanging energies with somebody.
Yeah.
so is that facts of cap? Is that fact? Speak on it.
I can only speak for
Let's
myself.
go on. Let's go one at a time.
Okay.
Hold on, just to
Tage
ask you
it.
a question. Are you saying it from both perspectives?
From both perspectives.
Okay, go ahead.
Speak on it. Facts cap. Is semen demon real? Is the exchange of moods through sexual, especially coming?
I got something crazy.
Especially through coming. Does that change?
Yeah, I think so.
Speak on it. Why? Like, you don't have to be personal. Just objective. Like,
Nah, be personal.
no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to be personal.
Hoochie. If y'all gonna be hoochies,
Even if it's personal, speaking hypothetical. Like, hypothetically.
Speak your truth.
Go ahead.
I feel
Semen
like
demon real.
it's facts. I feel like you don't necessarily have to be a nigga.
It's your turn.
I think when you have sex with somebody, you do exchange something. Something is like soul ties. We're talking about like soul ties, right?
So the energy go from the man to the woman, or the man, or both.
Both. I think both. I feel like
So semen demon, especially, is saying the man gives off his energy to the woman.
yeah. Hold on. So scientifically, if you look it up scientifically, they say that when you have sex with people, you exchange DNA. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, but
Yeah.
I feel like if you've ever dealt with a man and you having sex with him, I feel like you don't have to have sex with people to take on their energy.
That's
so
a fact.
if you're having sex with somebody, you're definitely gonna take on that energy. Like
I don't know if that's a
dealt with-
correlation though. I don't have to be in a room. I don't have to have sex with you to take your energy. Sometimes I can, as a
If
kid,
you are
if I watch a
strong,
movie.
if you are strong in yourself, then you don't always take on other people's energy. I
So-
feel like
Okay, so you feel like it goes both ways, or more so
I
for
feel
women?
like it goes both ways, but I think men are built different too.
I think that specific situation is more so like the woman taking on a man's energy,
Semen demon.
but it can go both ways. Like, but at the same time, that shit ain't always true.
It ain't always true. It's not.
If the
It's not
shit
a
is
perfect
whack,
sign.
if it's whack,
You gonna be in a bad mood.
I'm gonna be
I
like,
give you whack dick. You gonna be whack.
get out of here.
Like I would have taken on that energy. Like
Is it my turn?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, I be bitching. I be mad as hell.
What you mean?
And I guess it is some soul ties.
Well, does it just depend
Then my
on the
girl might be like,
longevity of the
nigga, take this pussy right now. and I'll be happy. So she just exchanged her energy.
Was she happy before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What if she wasn't?
So she was a bad
Or she be bitching.
Wait, if she ever had
And then
What?
whoa.
Don't be my sis.
Oh, we better y'all motherfuckers.
No, Jasmine is
Y'all.
Jasmine just
That's
suffers.
best friend.
No, Jasmine just suffers from resting bitch face. That's all it is. She's not. Listen, Jasmine, we could be watching fucking a comedy right now. She's not gonna laugh, and I'm sitting here crying. And she's gonna be like,
Yeah, clear it out.
I'm gonna be here.
So after you fuck, you get resting bitch.
They was choking, first of all. If we gonna
I'll make my bitch.
We need some strong.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know.
Since I made it.
That's what I'm trying to say. I make my girl laugh. I make my girl laugh.
Do you
Yeah,
believe in
know.
that? Semen demon, like, let's say you in a good mood.
Nigga, I had a whole kid because of
She in
semen
a good
demon.
mood now.
But every
One of my
chick that's
kids
in a
is
bad
supposed to-
mood, you fucking, they're gonna be in a good mood.
What if she in a good mood and then you? It's not just like the semen demon comes like if a nigga is like a hood nigga or ratchet
take on his
nigga. You take on his personality. Like it's more than just mood. It's like
You definitely taking on this.
you
person.
take on the personality.
That is a soul tie.
First
I
off,
think it's
first off, let me speak for a nigga that has had a lot of semen demon
That's the reason why you
situations.
speak.
Okay.
I need smoking talk.
Nigga, you on the pod, nigga.
Speak, Brandon.
Nah, like that.
You gonna give it to her? I just saw us.
No, I was trying to pass to Leroy because he choked.
Oh,
Semen demon, y'all.
no.
Semen.
It's clean now. It's clean now. It's clean
demon.
now.
Semen demon like dead ass. You can pass.
Preacher.
Shit turned me to a demon.
Like whatever my mood is, you gonna take that shit when I'm done.
So you believe in that shit.
Yeah.
And that, let's say majority of the time, is like that.
Majority of the time, not all the time, but majority.
And that goes
letting inside a woman semen.
Yes, and that goes from male to female in your experience.
But for female to male,
Nah, I don't work.
I'm gonna be good regardless. I got mine. I'm out.
Like she said, it depends on how strong you are as a person. Are you able to disconnect and like just separate? But also, y'all, I feel like y'all are speaking from a standpoint of y'all all have long.
No.
long
I'm speaking.
relationships.
I'm speaking pre.
He's talking about
okay, in general.
like whole phase.
Okay.
She right.
Then I would say
That's when you get the best
I
knowledge.
ain't
You gotta
that
deal with
sometimes
multiple people.
from when I
You
was
can't just
single.
deal with one person.
When I was single, and I was out here just fucking everything every day. I ain't never
Yeah,
had some
there's no
ties.
connection.
Can't no bitch make me feel bad because you.
So there's no.
Shit, all I want you to do is shit. All right, you gonna get the.
So you never ran into no Kim Kardashian.
Shit.
I done had.
Actually, we asked that question off camera.
I done had some that's been on that level, but nah, like that.
But
shit
it ain't make you change your mood.
Hell nah, I'll be like shit. You gonna buy my niggas some bottles so we can finish chilling, and you gonna leave?
a one night stand or whatever, I'm just like, I'm not gonna feel away. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You gonna spin the block, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
But you also
It's less about mood. It's more about pleasure.
Yeah.
It's more about
Yeah.
pleasure at that point.
But we talking about nothing in you.
You got quiet as motherfucker in here.
I don't think she was speaking on nothing in you.
Yeah.
I'm asking.
I mean,
No, all those I don't think she was speaking about
So you
nothing.
end
But I
up
do
talking to
think-
a nigga and
I
you
do
talking
think
to him
it's-
and you feel like he ain't that bad. He ain't that good of a nigga.
Yeah, I feel like
That's
that.
what
Yeah,
that
It don't
is.
change
I
your
think it's
energy.
from the standpoint of like if you just having your whole phase, yeah. But if you're like invested in somebody, dating somebody, yeah, your energies are gonna exchange for sure.
I got one more.
One more, y'all.
Facts or cap? Checking on your ex on social media is a sign that
Violation.
If you're not over them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Violation.
Absolutely. What?
Speak on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Preach,
Because
preacher.
I feel like if I start dating you in the beginning, right? And I know that you are cool with your ex. And you tell me about this situation, we cool. We don't really fuck with each other like that. Okay, y'all comment on each other's stuff. Y'all send a message here and there. That's fine. But if I know when I first meet you, y'all still going back and forth, in and out, and then we happen to just get together. No,
Well,
that's
see, is
violation.
that the question?
Let me
That's not the question.
Okay.
add some more context. I don't necessarily mean checking on it like, hey, how are you doing?
If your
It's
name-
fine.
search
I
on
literally
Instagram.
mean search and looking at her page.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
No communication.
Or maybe they had
There's
a couple
always something
DMs
going on.
together where they be like, how you been? Oh, it's been cool.
I don't mean that.
No.
I just mean search.
That's
Search. Fact is searching your ex page not frequently, not consistently,
So are you saying there's no
Next one or
conversation
that.
going on? Are you saying
Nah,
there's
no conversation. No communication.
So no conversation. He just looked.
He just looking at her page.
And he
so
said,
let's say he grab his phone, right? And then you look on Instagram and you see the search and her name is first.
So if I go to the messages and some shit pop up, what am?
Nothing pops up in the message.
He just said
Just looking at her
he
page.
basically saying like shit. He just was like,
You know,
I thought about it for. I ain't looked at her page in like a year. I just wondered what the fuck she was doing because I was at the crib. I just wondered what she was doing.
I said,
that
okay, fine.
fine?
I
You
was-
still care
so
about
I
it?
was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. But if I see
You
conversations,
said, wait, let him go.
okay.
Go ahead.
I said that's fine if you check on them. I've done that before, but it's just like if you having conversations back and forth consistently, y'all get into the nitty gritty and just like having conversations you shouldn't be having if you're with a person. It's violation.
So it's conversation that don't take it, but it's checking.
Conversation don't really bother me.
What's the
because-
So like, you know how you go on Instagram and you see the story, and like whoever you look at the most, be like right there. Let's say you pop up and the X is like number one.
If she DM him and she like, hey, and he like, hey, and she like, how are you? And he like, good. And
See,
then,
I don't-
wait, hold on. And then, you know, it's like a
dry back.
It's like a dry ass conversation. If I trust my man and I'm strong in him and we're strong in a relationship, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Yeah.
But if every time I go to your Instagram or your Facebook, she pop up in the
Damn, bitch, you still got it.
Damn, like weird. Why is
In-depth conversation.
That's weird. Yeah. If he be like, hey, and she like, how are you? Like, okay, dry as that's fine. But you, every time I go on Facebook, Instagram, you following her TikTok, y'all keep keying it up. Oh, that's a problem.
So if she a funny bitch. She laughing at
She
everything
ain't
she
that
said.
funny. She ain't that funny.
Damn, get your jokes up.
Shit finna get hilarious then.
Anybody else got it real quick?
Yeah, why the fuck is you searching your ex? Like,
So,
no,
period.
Hell no.
So you can't even search.
You can't even search.
So have you ever searched any of your exes?
Fuck
To
no.
be fair, you
Fuck
have.
no. I swear.
Come on.
Let's not get.
So here's the question.
Keep it hypothetical.
I'm trying to ask a question. No, fuck that.
Nah, pass me
What I'm
that
trying to
shit.
ask you. So every relationship you ever been in, you never seen like looked at their Instagram after
She
y'all
don't
broke up?
backtrack. No.
You kind of
No.
weird or something.
Why is it? Oh, so let's have a dialogue. Why is it weird, Justin?
It's because like once.
Why is it weird that she don't
Bro,
talk to her?
so
Look at her
every
all
I'm
the time.
not saying I get what she's saying, but like every relationship don't end on bad terms. So
Right.
like, if we
You're
ended
right.
on good terms, I might be like, what the fuck so and so been up to?
No.
I ain't let they pay
But
me.
I feel like a lot of
And the
times.
fact is,
Let me
say why.
elaborate.
Can I ask a
Let
question?
me elaborate
Right.
first.
It's on your brain.
Let me elaborate first.
The brain on your brain.
Just speaking off me
No, no,
personally, like once we're done,
No.
once
I'm
we're
joking.
done,
Not
like
squat, not
I
allowed.
don't care. Like, and that's not even like a I wish you
So you
bad.
just
If I see you in the hookah lounge,
You a
or
freak.
if I see you in public, somebody say, "Oh hey, how you doing?"
I don't gotta
That's
search
it.
you
I don't
at
have to search you to
Instagram.
see what you're up to. I don't care what you're up to,
Okay.
and I hope that you're.
So
not
every
That's
nigga
the
you
difference
break
of
up with,
understanding.
you don't care.
Yeah.
No, and it's like
So you
And you hold that standard to your
to
man.
my partner because
to your
even,
partner.
and it's like even if it's a situation where y'all got kids and we're already following each other, cool. I'm still not gonna go search you. Like when
I
we
don't have to
follow
search
each
you.
other,
Well,
I
okay,
see
so let
you.
me get
And
some.
what excuse do you have to search
I'm
your
just
ex?
saying,
And
yeah,
then
you're
on-
right. I forgot that we're talking about from the explanation coming from you being with somebody.
Yeah, you're with somebody
You know
else.
what?
You have
So
to consider
yes,
how you're
if
being
you're with,
feel.
if you're with somebody, if you're with somebody,
You search your ex.
then you obviously yes, I do agree with that.
Well,
100%.
I wasn't thinking of
Somebody said, as long as the conversation,
Listen.
Tasia said, as long as the conversation is
Dry.
dry, she don't care.
I don't even agree with that
She don't agree with
because
that.
for me,
No,
like,
you're opening the door.
for me, you're opening the door because we
Yeah.
have history. Like we have history.
We having discourse.
That
I like
I was wrong. I was wrong.
That conversation, like, okay, I could talk to my ex on DMs and it'd be dry, and I'm like, this is why I don't do it. It could be dry, and my intentions are like, okay, you know,
Just
we're
his
cool.
intentions
We,
thinking-
you know, we're cool. We had
Oh,
history.
she-
It's nothing more
she's
than
still
that.
trying to-
His intentions might be like, oh shit,
she's
I might
still-
could slide back in there.
I'm
You
in the
never know.
DMs.
Out of respect for whoever you're dating, talking to, you should not be
Dead
doing
it.
that. Like,
And
you
the
should not be
yeah.
doing that. Period. I know.
Dead
for me,
it.
If I gotta search you, there's some still curiosity there.
Thank you.
Like, so no.
And that's
that
the
shit is
question.
dead.
Pop your
Like,
shit.
Is that a sign that there's still something there?
yes.
Yes.
There is.
I can understand that most likely. Probably.
Facts?
Yeah.
I feel
Leroy?
like because as much as men say that there's nothing
Brandon?
going on, it was just innocent. It's
Cap.
always something.
It's
I
cap.
know, Brandon. That's cap.
It's cap.
That's cap. I know my nigga, bro. Speak
Like-
on it.
That sound like you.
Nah.
Nah, it's not even like he has a different opinion. It's more of a I've been on this pod enough to know Just because you having a conversation with your ex doesn't mean that it's a sign that you still want to fuck.
All right, so
it's
that.
inappropriate though.
But listen.
It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate on the conversation. It depends on the conversation. Cause like, all right, I have an ex. It's been years, like before I even moved here, but we still cordial, birthdays, holidays.
So
What's up?
because
it's not necessarily because
that don't really count.
Speak on it. No. It's still ex. It still applies.
Ex from high school.
It still applies because if you have an ex and then later y'all became cordial, and then
so it's like
she posts a TikTok on Instagram, I'm not gonna reply to that because my girl might think it's inappropriate because that was my ex. Nah. You trust me? I'm gonna laugh. You're saying I don't have to.
Let's say
keep that boundary.
No.
It's a difference of opinion. It's okay.
Cause I got an example. Like, all right, somebody is an ex. Her kid is a fucking. She play ball now. So I'm like, oh damn, she dropped 20 points today. Like, damn, she good. She a star.
How old is she?
The kid, the kid about 11.
Okay,
Right.
She has social
So I'm
media.
like, no.
Does she have a phone?
I don't interact with them enough, so it's random. So it's just like, oh damn, she balling, she good. Like, damn, she gonna be good.
You can't like say that from a distance and think it in your head.
Yeah.
It's a line. I'm telling you, it's a line.
You really did that with her.
Tia's not saying
all that. All I said is
Tia's not saying that
she gonna be
necessarily.
like, she gonna be good. Like she.
Listen,
Fuck that kid.
Tia's not saying that the conversation necessarily.
You ain't even had a kid.
She's saying why risk it
after.
Why risk it?
I agree.
Brandon's saying, trust me, I'm not gonna let her do anything crazy. I'm just asking the question. If she posts her DMs, it's never gonna be a post that you look crazy. She gonna look stupid trying to post her DMs. That's what Brandon's saying. Tia's saying, don't even put yourself in that situation.
Because you have good intentions.
It's a difference of opinion.
But if I know that, but you gotta know your exes. If you know your ex ain't on a message and y'all just cordial and it is what it is, that's it.
Because if you're experiencing
I would put that shit in.
Sometimes your ex don't even be an ex for some people. For some people, it'd be like, that's just my homegirl. And it's not even like that.
Hey, it could be on the DM. I could put that shit in the comment. I could put that shit on
the only reason why I say that is because, like, is it just because that's an ex? What if that's just a random girl and he doing the same thing to random girls and not the exes?
That you was fucking?
No, he's never fucked before. He's sitting there kicking. No.
Oh, that's what we call leaving the door open.
So wait a minute. So y'all insecure.
No.
You're insecure. At that point, you're insecure.
You can't have no relationship with a female at all.
No.
You're fucking insecure.
I never said that. I never said you can't have no relationship with a female.
But you can't have no
because
friendship
like outside of the ex situation, you're saying that the conversation doesn't matter. It's the fact that the ex is inappropriate, dead it. What I'm saying is that same conversation to a random person, Brandon's looking at it. What's the difference?
That's how you feel?
Yes.
Okay. You know that you can have relationships with people and not like have a title. You don't have to be their ex to, have had something with them. So just because y'all wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend, if y'all have a history, not a friendly history, but if y'all have a history,
sexual history,
either sexual or
flirtatious,
or like y'all tried to
that's cool.
it,
Go ahead.
like you know what I mean.
I get you.
And I feel like through whatever situation you have going on in life, relationship wise, you always keep contact with them. I feel like there's something there.
My woman,
if it's not friendly.
But listen.
If
it's not friendly.
What you mean? Like I'm lost. You said
if they were nothing more than friends, basically. That's what she's saying.
But talking about. You said if you had a relationship with somebody.
Okay, so like if it's somebody like I went to, what I'm saying is if it's somebody I went to school with and it was just always strictly friendly and we always kept conversation, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so let me get back to my point.
Wrong, my nigga keeping in contact with a person who it's always been strictly friendly. But if it's an ex that if it used to be your ex, or if it used to be a girl that was not your ex, but somebody used to fuck from time to time, or somebody who you always liked.
Okay, I guess that's what you're saying. If y'all never had that type of time,
they kind of flirted with you. They kind of did.
I guess my point is
inappropriate.
Listen.
I get it.
Listen, this is my point. All right, so let's say
she's spitting. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Because it's a line that I can only.
Can I talk?
Go ahead.
So like if that ass, if me and my wife, right, she let me meet a nigga that used to be her ex, and we chop it up. We
That's
talk.
not
All
what
right,
you
cool. Y'all finish your conversation. I'm gonna go walking around the store. I'm gonna walk back to the car. Whatever it is. Y'all finish your conversation. If you can introduce me to a nigga, and that's what it is. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can have conversation.
I agree with that. In public, if
Now,
you happen to be in the store.
but I'm saying like that happens. But then if I go back and see your DMs and y'all having regular conversation, I don't give a fuck. I would expect the same shit. Like if I introduce you to somebody and then you saw us DMing and there's nothing there, it don't give a fuck.
Okay.
That shit don't bother me. Like
damn, bro,
it's the trust. It's the trust value of that shit.
Say that, man.
You gotta trust. If you don't trust,
and that
the second you men ask for trust, you turn around and do some shit that people.
That's wild. You said you men. Every man.
You speaking for all men. You speaking for your.
Wild. You can't say all men.
Your situation.
I ain't got no situation.
You speaking for your experience.
But I didn't even hear what he said, but it's the trust issue.
Listen, I don't want you.
That's even more fucked up that you ain't listening to what the fuck I said.
Let's be clear.
Bro.
Let's be clear. I'm not insecure.
Yes,
like it's not. No, I'm not. It's not about.
And that's the debate. Are you insecure if you have a conversation with anybody you have a relation with?
It's not.
Or is it? Are you fucked up for doing that?
It's not about being insecure. It's about having boundaries. It's about having mature
and
boundaries.
For your
I'm
partner.
emotionally mature enough to where if me and my nigga run into his ex in the store, I'm gonna say hey, he can say hey. They might can have a conversation and I go down the next aisle. That's fine. But why the fuck are y'all DMing me? Like, why
give me some little shit. I didn't say constantly. Just a random DM here and there.
But wait, we did say constantly when we started this conversation. You said from time to time, from every here and now and then, it's nothing sexual, but it's just.
That's not constantly. That's time to time. That's different.
More than 2 times.
Y'all differ on a lot of things right now. The boundary and the constantly.
So
you're insecure.
Is it one
you're
DM?
Insecure.
No,
insecure.
I'm
it's
not
multiple.
insecure.
If I hate you once a quarter. I hate you once a quarter.
No, I'm not going for the dumb shit.
He's calling her insecure because he's saying that.
I'm not insecure.
You want her to be okay with you having a. You want somebody to be okay with you having a.
I'm not gonna let you get that out.
This nigga calling
I'm not gonna let you get that out. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, we're not doing that. That's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying, bro. That's not what he's saying.
Do what you want and still you don't
Have a conversation.
You can do the same.
I don't want to be the same.
That's the same shit, nigga. Shut up.
Man, wrap this shit up, bro. Episode 8.
Y'all
niggas talking crazy. Y'all niggas.
You talking.
I don't agree with y'all, but I'm.
That nigga said I want to talk to my
But I'm saying that's a personal thing.
I can say
I can hate my own bitch.
You talking to her old nigga.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Exactly. Thank you.
You gonna come in acting like you not mad.
If the conversation
Like me, cause that's what I do.
If the conversation ain't went left, then why the fuck am I get mad?
Speak on it, preacher. I'm just happy.
Nigga, y'all
You can't call her insecure.
Hey, we out. Episode 84. That's all we out. We out. Hypothetical king. Hypothetical. Shout out to the Lord.
Can your girl talk to her exes?